All right, welcome back, everybody. We were just discussing this. It is the evening now of day 2. Urdas the Black is flying off into the sunset with his last remaining hit point to his name. And you all have driven him off from Honeyward. What would you like to do next?
Have we investigated the beehive? I know we killed a lot of the bees that attacked us, but there's still like a building that seems to be the hive, correct?
You have not investigated the beehive, uh, which the bees appear to have. Yeah, as you said, the bees appear to have infested this building here to the south of you, and are using it as the basis of their
All right.
hive.
And what time of day is it?
It is sunset.
Okay, I'm beat to shit. So, uh, I would advise that we spend the night here where there's some modicum of shelter. Probably investigate.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness, this man's injured. I will tend to them.
oh no.
I can certainly spare some healing if that is required at this moment, but I certainly agree with the assessment that we should make some means of shelter here.
We
Perhaps the structure which we did not fight within and have a dragon burst out of.
well, the dragon just went out the front door, so if that's not, I came out the window. Uh, if you could
Oh, it's only 1 minute.
some
Okay.
small amount of
I,
healing, I would appreciate.
I spend 1 minute tending to this man's wounds.
Even
With
as
animate
he's
dead?
getting ready
Yeah,
to do that.
I'm helping this guy up. He's injured.
Oh, not you, this other man, the zombie.
Mm.
Got it. Well, Minx will head over to slap persistence on his back.
Much
Meanwhile-
obliged.
Take that 28 healing. As Aerith also quietly just walks up.
I am up to 37.
Meanwhile, Elijah's standing there without a single scratch on him, not a fleck of dust. He's just leaning against the wall, going,
Much
it hurts."
obliged. I also think that it's worth investigating this zombie creating potion he was making. We could use that to bolster our forces against Alvarez in some way, or even sell it for funds. I know the Kasani would be interested in it.
I believe he said it had something to do with the corpse flower honey. Of course, that might mean that there is a corpse flower around here, at which point we definitely need to proceed with caution.
Oh, could domesticate it. Either way. There. I don't know. Do you want us to do an investigation for the house we were just in, or would the investigation be for the whole town?
Let's do it building by building.
Okay, so the one that we were just in, I'll give advantage to somebody else who has a better investigation. Mine's 0.
Mine is also 0.
Does anyone
This
have
guy's
above?
like a plant zombie, right?
Does anyone have above +1?
For investigation?
Yes.
I do. +3.
All right. Then you're going to be doing the investigating.
With advantage.
Advantage. So you get one more roll.
Oh, yep. There you go.
All right. To answer Sel's question first, then we'll get to the result of that roll. They are not like, they don't have like plants or anything growing out of them. Like, he looks like he's a regular zombie. He's got a little bit of honey dribbling from his mouth.
Oh.
Okay, and then let me check my notes about what is in here. Where did I put it? I put it under the location, right? I think I did. Honeyward. Yes. Okay. So you're investigating the building you were just in, where he gave you guys the snacks.
Yes.
Okay. So you're looking around, opening up cabinets, pulling out beakers and Erlenmeyer flasks and all sorts of equipment, and you think this is an alchemy lab, right? So and a pretty well stocked one. So you think that if you guys recruited an alchemist of some kind, perhaps as a follower or something, you could definitely repurpose this equipment to start them off on the right foot with their laboratory. So it might be worth it if you can find somebody who can make use of it. If any of you are alchemists, or if you recruit an alchemist follower, then you could use this to equip them.
Is it
I'm good with
portable
poisoner
alchemist
kits.
goods, or like do we have to bring them here to set up in this lab, or do we have like a bag of holding we can shove all this into?
I don't know if any of you guys have a bag of holding. That's for your party. If you wanted to like pick up enough stuff to like have the equivalent of an alchemy kit, you probably could do that. But the full like lab equipment, you're gonna need to get somebody with like a horse and cart to come and
Okay.
like load up all the stuff.
Okay.
And so mechanically what this is it's basically if one of you recruits an alchemist, you can use this stuff to upgrade them automatically to a level 2 alchemy shop instead of level 1 to start off with.
Okay. All right. Because my concern was we drove off the dragon, yes, but we don't have enough ground troops to secure this place as of yet. So the question was like, do we take it with us to
Yep.
guarantee that we secure it, or do we assume that this is safe and we can just send somebody in whenever and the dragon hasn't come back and taken his stuff back? Like,
Yeah. I mean, you don't
and
see
that's a meta question. That's like I just don't
Yeah.
know how you want us to assume when we're running this.
So, I mean, it's a good question. So, you don't know if the dragon is planning on coming back. I mean, he knows you know that he's here, and you've pretty soundly beaten him. So, uh, he probably won't come back unless he thinks he has some kind of new advantage that will tilt the scales in his favor.
Mm-hmm.
He might come back to investigate, and he might have some means of like you don't see anything here that would indicate he has a means of moving it by himself.
He's also a dragon.
Right.
Like
He is a dragon.
he has hands.
Yeah, so he could potentially come back and pack it up, but you don't know when that might be.
And this might be a question I would ask Elijah after his investigation, but just to keep it meta, just to not not make it too confusing. Are there any important yet portable pieces that we can do to take with us so that if he comes back, he won't have a full alchemy station? Like, can we take the battery out and walk away, and then come back with the battery later?
I feel like this is designed for us to leave intact.
I mean, Lev is right to be concerned. I think
I'm judging this based on how I DM. If I'm off base, let me know, and I won't assume that. But I'm the kind of like, you dump out your ball bearings, good. You better say you picked them back up, otherwise those are gone.
Well, the decision that you have basically. So to answer your question, kind of indirectly, there isn't a particular critical piece that you guys could just pick up and walk away with, right? Like it's a whole bunch of like lab equipment, and a lot of it's redundant. Right? So like
Okay.
if you smash, there's not like a particular like Bunsen burner you can destroy, you can walk off with, and then the whole thing is useless, right? Its
Yeah, we did to burn
its
the building to the
usefulness is in
ground.
its totality.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could theoretically burn the building to the ground, smash everything inside of it, and prevent him from using it, but that also would prevent you from potentially recovering it. So I guess your options are you can destroy it now and make sure nobody gets the use of it. You can leave it and hope he doesn't come back and have some means of transporting it. You can delegate it to like one of Cell's got plenty of people back at his castle, and you have your own operatives as well as part of your organization who could come up behind you and
Oh, I forgot we have that
pack it up.
communication bag. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's actually. I forgot about that completely. That's probably the better answer.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's up to you guys, and or you can try something else that I haven't thought of. I don't have an NPC to speak through to give you ideas, but those are the three basic ones,
Well,
right? Is
you've got Jock today.
oh, that's true. So yeah, so Jacques will basically say, well, I mean, I have this diplomat's satchel, which I can use to send a letter back to Bozo at Castle Noctum and have him send up, tell him to tell Verarad to gather a party of servants to come and pack this place up and bring it back, and then we can store it safely at Castle Noctum.
Oh, of course,
Or
sir. Whatever you believe is good. I would just caution: make sure they come equipped with anti-alligator equipment.
oh yes, that's right. I can't believe I forgot about that. That was like literally earlier today that I was
Yes,
almost death
it's
rolled
been a
by
rough
a.
day.
It has been a very rough day.
Yes. If you want to compose that, sir, then Elijah and I can check the other rooms, see if there's any other spoils that we can instruct them to pack.
Uh, I shall do so. And he sits down at a desk and pulls out a piece of paper and a pen.
Once I'm done tending with this fellow,
Mhm.
my party, my compatriots, didn't he say the other building was full of people? We should go check on them. Psst.
Ah, indeed.
There is a good chance that means it's filled with zombies.
Redworth here says many of his townfolks are right inside.
That means zombies.
Sir, stop being so insulting to everyone.
I understand that there is a psychological block going on, but I will refer to these people as such.
I'm gonna sneak up to a window and peek inside.
Okay.
If there is one.
Yeah, there's windows. The glass has long been blown out, but you can peek inside, and you can see there are rows of corpses lying on tables. They don't appear to be moving.
Okay.
What does it look
Well,
like in there, Elijah?
rows of corpses on tables. Not moving. Don't appear to be breathing. It's up to you all if you want to piss them off.
How fresh?
They look pretty well preserved to me.
Well, let's find out. I give a friendly knock. Boom, boom, boom. Hello? Is anyone around?
There is no response.
Seems you're all right, Elijah. Frederick, if you would, open the door for me. So the door
Okay.
just open? I don't know.
Yeah, you're having your skeleton open it.
I don't know. One of these fucking assholes.
Okay. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, he steps up to the door and pulls it open with a like rusted hinges creaking, and the way lies open before you.
And I imagine it's just as described as before. Everyone's just laid out on beds
Uh, well, not like
or
feather
on the
beds or
floor.
something. They're like basically on like slabs.
It's like one of those storm shelters, but everyone's dead.
Yeah, basically.
I inspect the room, I suppose.
Okay. Do you want to
Ah.
roll investigation or have Elijah do it?
And I'll. Oh, his is actually better than Elijah's. I will assist.
It is.
Oh,
Noctum.
there you go. All right, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. Here's it again.
There you go. Oh, okay, cool. So you find a locked cabinet in there. So you check all the corpses; they're all very dead. But I mean, they're pretty fresh. And Noctum obviously doesn't think anything of it, but the rest of you will be like, these corpses, they look pretty good for like, if they're actually the villagers who were here hundreds of years ago. Like, something would be weird about them being this well preserved. And they're not wearing like they're wearing more barbaric like swamp people clothes as opposed to like
Leathers
regular,
and
regular medieval townsfolk
I'm just
clothes.
imagining they're all in like Jaguars jerseys.
Yeah, sure.
These guys look pretty rough and tumble. They must be foreigners.
I chose to drink at the wrong time.
Well, they're not getting up and trying to eat us, so this is safe in the manner of speaking. That leaves the hive structure left.
There's a cabinet, right? I'm gonna, I guess, open
Yes, there's a lock cabinet. You try
Oh.
it, it's locked.
it. Elijah,
Oh,
a man
yeah,
of
no,
many talents, aren't
let me
you?
get that, and I use my 3-foot-long lockpick.
Okay. Yeah.
That
You
is damage of property.
strike the
So
lock,
unnecessary.
and a whole pile of coins falls out, just on and scatters on the floor in front of you, as well as a case of some kind.
This must be Erdas's ill-gotten goods. He must have been looking to make a lovely little dragon lair here.
Also, Elijah is just standing next to one of these corpses, sword ready, just holding an action to stab it if it moves. Just
Okay.
waiting.
All right. What are you guys doing?
So this is like cabinet full of money, right?
A cabinet full of money, and there was also a case.
Sounds problematic to move around. Or how big of a cabinet are we talking about here?
That's pretty decent size.
Is this like a wardrobe?
Yeah, like a wardrobe size.
This is problematic. Frederick, Zamniel, turn this thing upside down and put the money back in there.
Okay, your undead minions. Wait, you wanted to turn it upside down?
I
Well,
didn't
it's standing up, right? And the money fell
Yeah.
out, so I want them to put it on its back, and they'll just
Okay,
stick the money
okay.
back in there.
Yeah, so they get to either side of it. They lift up, and then
I want them to do
what's
the money
what's
counting.
what's their dexterity?
No, lift with your legs, not with your back. Yeah, give me there, and I
Alright.
direct them to lift it properly.
Okay.
A
so
skeleton
you-
has 14 dexterity, and a
Okay.
zombie has 6.
Okay.
And my let's see here.
Do you ask for strength
Yeah,
or
I guess-
dexterity?
Dexterity. I mean, I assume that they're strong enough to lift it.
Okay.
But
The
between the two of
skeleton
them, it's a
has
question
10,
of
and a zombie has far more. Obviously, zombie has 13.
yeah. So I figure it's more a question of are they able to like handle it properly,
Yeah.
as opposed to like can they lift it.
Yeah, I also when
Uh.
I lockpick something, I'm not just like slicing it like the whole way through. I'm just gingerly, because it's a sword of sharpness. So I imagine I'm more just like,
Still ruins the lock.
like, oh no, I'm
so-
destroying
Yeah.
the lock, but I'm not like slashing the cabinet in half.
Yeah, there's definitely no way that you could secure this again. So if
No.
somebody else comes along to the
A
town and decides they want to
blacksmith
take this
worked
gold,
an eve on this thing. Such disrespect for the work.
so they manage to get it on its back and start moving the money back in. I think the skeleton probably has the higher intelligence, right? Over the
Oh,
zombie.
We're talking about intelligence. Skeleton's got 6 apparently. A zombie's got 3. Maybe we should just raise skeletons. They
Okay.
seem to be better overall. They even come with ranged weapons.
It's they
Yeah.
don't have undead fortitude. Is the
Yeah,
Yeah.
not making much use of that right now.
Okay, so the skeleton starts counting the coins, and he'll get that done eventually.
Samuel, you put on so much weight. I know you've just recovered from serious injuries, but you need to pick it up, chap.
Is that the skeleton or the zombie you're talking to?
Frederick is the skeleton. Samuel is the
the
new recruit.
New zombie. Okay.
He's pledged service to us. He's such a good boy.
You see, he does the same like jerky salute that Camise La Rouge uh, gave to Persistence back in session 1.
And you say jerky salute with a zombie, and I'm just imagining like a hand made of beef jerky, just saluting.
I mean, kind of. His fingers are beef jerky sticks.
Mm.
So yeah.
Once
Yum.
we're concluded with this affair, I'm just gonna ask the party: has anyone investigated the silo?
We are waiting for the focus to be turned to that.
What's his name? Themiel? Semiel? The zombie, right?
I forgot. He can be whatever he wants to be.
Okay, you should write this down.
I'm gonna interchange them all the time. I'm gonna think he's a different person every time.
Oh, okay.
So
So it
wrote it
doesn't
into
matter.
his backstory, not having to remember the names he gives things.
That is an excellent point.
Unless
Okay.
you really want to know the name of the person, I can put it down.
Okay. Well, no, it's fine. So
I
your
just renamed
zombie
this guy
does
to
pick up the
I just
case and
rename
hand
him
it
to
to you.
Samuel right now. Let's see here. This guy's Frederick. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, he hands you the case.
Oh, okay. Well, as a court magician, awkwardly you have to find a way how to cast detect magic, but I guess I could make an item with it. What detect magic? What does this thing even do? What are the rules?
Basically, what it says on the tin lets you detect if something is magical.
I'm talking about casting times and all this fun stuff.
A minute.
Uh,
Actually, no. If you can just cast it for free
well,
and
it's a
not even
ritual.
yeah, if it's a ritual, a minute. If you can just cast it for free, then you can just it's an action.
I'd have to bring up the book. Did I? I don't think I wrote down the
Rituals
rule.
are always 10 minutes.
Mm.
If you cast something as a ritual.
Let's see. Go back to the silo thing while I look up all this nonsense. I have to find the Kingdom of Warfare thing, and I gotta see if I can just cast it.
I'm working on it. Let's see. You guys are a noble court, and you are the court mage. You can cast the detect magic spell at will without expending a spell slot. Yeah, so you can just have it up. It does take concentration, so you can't concentrate on something else while you're doing it, but you can cast it at will. So one action.
All right. Well, let's. My Gabriel will melt into a puddle. He's just and disappear, and I guess I'll test detect magic on the thing.
Okay. Let me look at the exact wording.
The presence of magic within 30 feet. You can see the aura of objects, creatures. Let's link the thing. Can I just link the thing?
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay. So let's see. So you're looking at the case.
Yeah, I'm detecting if it's magical.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't. You're pretty sure you don't detect magic coming from the case itself, but whatever is coming, whatever is inside the case, is magical. There's some necromancy magic in there. There's some. What other kind of magic would this be? I just.
There you go. Now they're named.
Okay. And untyped magic.
Oh, if it's not locked, I guess I can open it.
Yeah, so you flip open the hinges and open it, and you see there's a padded interior with 3 vials containing the substance you drank earlier, and then also a ornate drinking horn.
Well, since I'm concentrating on the stuff, I imagine the horn is like conjuration or something like that, or
Yeah.
Well, I don't have the identify spell, so I'll have to just leave it for later. It's unknown to me.
Okay.
I can only make guesses.
I believe you have other means of attempting to identify things.
Yeah, I think it's like Arcana or something. I can give it like an
Yeah.
Arcana or something.
Yeah.
Here's an Arcana.
Okay.
I don't know the
S-
details on that.
Yeah.
I keep on rolling low.
Let me check my ad hoc DC's notes.
I gave myself 12 intelligence. Apparently, I need a lot more because I keep on rolling so bad.
Okay, so the vials are pretty easy. You're pretty sure this is more of that corpse flower honey that he mentioned earlier. And so the 3 vials are this stuff right here. And then you're not sure what the horn is. It's magic, but you're not sure what kind of magic. I guess you've got conjuration, but you don't know what it does.
I'll explain it and to present it to the party.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
There's a thing in the magic items section of. I think there's a section of the DM's guide where it's like identifying items.
Yeah, I think we'll worry about it later. Maybe I don't know.
Really take it to town.
I eventually want to find out what's in the silo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eventually.
Let's see. I think I can make a special container, and I'll put the honey and the mysterious horn in there.
Okay. I mean, you have a convenient carrying case that has not been destroyed.
And I think I'll just like. Well, I don't think I have a inventory for a minion, but unless someone else wants to carry it, I just give it to the skeleton.
I'm certainly capable of carrying it if you wish, but there is no
I think you can.
reason I don't
Any
have to be.
volunteers?
I am
you-
not. I am currently carrying 30 daggers and I am at limit.
Yeah, you can make a custom container, I think, and then hand it off.
I knew how to do that. Now I forgot how to do it. I'll figure out how to do it in the meantime. So
Okay.
I certainly I'll make it. I'll carry it with me if you do not mind. It looks delicate.
well, here you go.
All right.
You're more of
How
a
big?
specialist in horns, I imagine.
I can certainly play them, but I don't think this is that kind of horn.
You'll know more than I
Yeah.
do.
Wasn't it a drinking horn?
It certainly looks like it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're not playing that very well, like a trumpet.
No.
How big is the case?
It's like a suitcase,
That is okay. Like a
like a briefcase, I should say.
okay briefcase.
I imagine it's like every suitcase from Resident Evil that has the fucking Alpha T virus in it.
I was picturing a rollaway with like an extendable handle.
With
that
the
would be
4
quite
wheels,
different.
the hard
Yeah.
top.
For a swamp, yeah.
That would have made it a little more challenging. But yeah, he's gonna kind of adjust his quiver for a moment, and the case is gonna seemingly kind of disappear into a pouch, which doesn't look like it should be anywhere big enough for it. Yeah,
Okay.
nice and safe.
Quite interesting.
Now, should we take a look at the hive, or what we suspect is a hive, and very well could be something completely different?
Yes. Let us. And I.
And by let us, I mean let one of you, and I will help you out from back here.
Well, I have no reason to stop my concentration of detect magic. So if anything's sussy wussy in the magical fields, let me know.
Okay. As you approach, the hive radiates necromantic aura at you very strongly.
Be careful. Dark magics are afoot in this place.
Okay. Are you like looking in through the door?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm still rocking that 25 stealth, so I'm just sneaking around.
Okay, so you peek inside the door, and you have dark vision too, right?
Elijah, can we get
Yep.
you to look inside? Where's Elijah? Where'd he go? He was just. Never mind.
So you stealthily climb up above the doorway and peek in through the top to avoid being seen by everybody else.
Oh yeah, I'm peering down the chimney.
Oh, there you go.
I just walk up the wall, walk across the roof, and peer down the chimney.
Well, let's see. So you can't really see very much from the chimney, actually,
Okay,
because
I
it just
start
goes
climbing
like
down it.
straight down. Okay.
I climb down it and
Uh,
stick my head like into the fireplace, just hanging upside
Okay.
down.
I mean, it's December, so like a really creepy Santa Claus is appropriate. Um, so you stick your head
Creepy
out
Santa
of
Claus.
you stick your head into the where the fireplace is, and look out, and the interior has been completely converted into a beehive. You can see they've got the hexagonal cells filled with what you assume is honey. Some of them have something wriggling inside of them, which I guess you can probably assume are larvae of some kind. And the whole thing is swarming with bees, giant, medium-sized bees.
I imagine we'd probably hear this before we even got
Yeah,
close to
yeah.
the.
The whole hive is buzzing too.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna keep a
Okay.
distance then.
You can see some of them dancing at each other.
Can I like kind of get a rough number as I'm looking throughout the room?
Uh,
I know it's not
yeah.
gonna be accurate because they're moving, but
Um, yeah. It's hard to count. You would say there's probably there could be upwards of like 100 bees in here. Like it's real crowded.
okay. I'm gonna slip out, kind of lounge on the roof and just look at them. We
Uh,
might just want to torch this building and not go inside.
As you are on the roof, a bee climbs up out through the chimney and buzzes off into the distance.
Or leave it alone.
Throwing it seems like such a waste.
Did
Destroying it seems like it would benefit all the non-necrotic creatures in the area.
well, hold on.
Then
a
I say we
second.
leave it.
The dragons seem to be able to communicate with them. We could try to usurp rulership over the hive.
Oh, Butchki. All right. This sounds like we need someone who is skilled in language and dance and language.
Hmm. After you, I am not a druid.
I'm not dancing.
Well,
Did
the problem is, if I draw the attention of any of these bees, what is to say it's not going to draw the attention of all of the bees?
Well, the key is to be polite, and we could always do the threat of violence.
Be polite.
Persistence is good at being on fire. That could be convincing.
Oh, we could also try this in the morning once we've more rested up.
We don't think that they will try to attack us at night.
They are not attacking us right now.
That
They
doesn't
didn't
mean
attack
that they.
until they were ordered.
They only attacked us when the dragon asked for them to.
I don't have a deep understanding of the bee, but they don't seem particularly active at night.
Well, it's up to you guys. You can either try it now or try it in the morning.
Just try it in the morning, just in case it turns into a fight.
Very well. This leaves us another question. Are we sleeping with the dead people?
Oh, in
or
the laboratory.
Okay,
It's not even a question.
fine.
I wish to tend to these people.
Enjoy.
I'll be in here. I'm gonna spend 4 hours on a long rest, and then I'm gonna bring a person back to life.
Okay.
Elijah's gonna take his normal perch on the ceiling, take a nap.
And then, depending on how interrupted I get, I guess I can just do this for, I guess 12 hours, so I can raise 2 zombies and then recast control over the 4 of them. So if I got 12 hours, that's the 12 hours I'll be spending in here.
Let's see. Well, it is sunset. So the sun at the start of this, it was setting, and the last rays are peeking over the horizon at this point. It is the middle of summer, so the night's going to be relatively short. So you're probably going to have just the 8 hours until dawn. All right. Is that how it works? I don't know how long nighttime is
Daylight
during summer near
savings
the
just
equator.
fucks me up. I don't know.
Near
Is
the
it?
equator, it's pretty much even throughout the year. There is, depending on how far up and down you are, it'll be slightly different. But the closer to the equator, the more it
Let me check
doesn't
the world
change.
map to see how close to the equator you are.
Well, I think through the night I'll get my one extra zombie, and then
Then you just
before
say,
everyone wakes up, I'll get another one, and I'll assert control over the three I have.
you're
Okay.
gonna go for the skeletons.
Well, there aren't skeletons in here. You gotta do what I have to work with.
Got it.
All right, what's a barbarian name? Swamp barbarians. Swamp
Jason,
man name.
I can give you one if you want.
Pillboy,
Water boy.
Donkey Doug.
Donkey Doug. I was just thinking that.
Doug. Yeah, Doug's a good name.
Doug? Okay. Doug the
Alright.
barbarian zombie.
I don't have barbarian zombies. I have a zombie in plate armor, so this is who he's gonna look like. Doug. Alright. Well, that's my 8 hours.
Okay.
Who's standing watch tonight? I'm
I would
not all that.
I would hope the
comfortable.
zombies would, but that's just me.
They are over in the other building. I think preoccupied.
I'll take first watch.
Alright.
My zombies are guarding me. Good luck, everyone.
I will take the last watch.
But yeah, every once in a while, just like give them orders. They're like cleaning up the
I think
place
each of
as
us needs
best
to
they
take
can.
one, but yeah.
Well, and then my far less.
I suppose why I also kind of have like a bit of time. I think I could summon some familiars, have them fly around
Oh yeah,
in the
that's true.
in
So
the
you can
times
just
that
like
I'm active. How many can I even get? I forget.
Ooh.
I think it was like 3 or 4.
It's like
Familiars?
depending on my level.
Yeah, because you
I
got
can
the flock
summon
of
a flock of
familiars.
familiars. I can't summon normal
Oh,
familiars, but I can summon a flock of
okay.
familiars.
You let him do that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's basically he has to concentrate on it, right? And they don't like he basically if he's just sitting there, he can have a bunch of eyes and ears. So I think it's fine.
Jeez.
It'll be interesting. I don't need to
Mhm.
worry about balance in this game because it's just you guys.
That's fair.
Reach up. Okay, so it's casting at 4th. So let's see how many. I summoned 3. I get 5 birds. Caca. Doth by the raven fly. Yeah, I don't know. When I'm I guess raising zombies and active, I'll send them out and I'll go like, wow, have my flock. Man, imagine if I was a necromancer, I could have it could be like I have so much fucking bullshit. Alright.
Yeah. Well, with the
Hmm.
necromancer, you don't get the spell slots back on a short rest.
Yeah, but I raise more zombies with every cast of Animate Dead.
Hmm.
I can like make 2 and I can assert control over more and people did the math. If you use all your spell slots, you can have like 60 zombies.
That's a lot of zombies.
That's almost an entire fireball's worth of zombies.
Let's see.
Yes, but most of them will survive the fireball. Isn't that nice?
You only need to get to 6th level in order to get that ability. It looks like.
Yep.
Once I level up some more, I can summon some more things with my special warlock slots. But yeah, I can't do that right now.
Oh, you're
I can do stuff like Danse Macabre and things like that. But yeah.
yeah, and the what's
Shimmy
it called?
right.
The Mystic
Boogie
Mystic
down.
Arcanum. Yeah, Mystic Arcanum and whatnot. Okay, yeah. Let me look.
That was a good fight.
It was.
I took a long rest.
Yeah, so everybody takes a long rest.
I
is anybody else doing anything during the night other than sleeping and keeping watch?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So the night passes without incident. And you guys are woken in the morning to the buzzing of the bees. The hive appears to be waking up as the dawn is warming up the earth, but they are just flying around the town, kind of crawling on things. They don't appear to be particularly interested in you guys.
That's good.
See, I make my way over. If Sir, if you can hang back, and if they start to swarm me, ruin them.
Well, I suppose it is time to try communication.
And I will sort of stab my sword into the ground and approach with my arms out, and I guess I have proficiency in performance.
Well, I mean, Minx is the one who was saying that he was going to do the dance.
Oh, you can do the dance? Okay. Since it would be, I have a thing. Yeah, if you fuck up, I can try and save your butt. So.
We'll see. Okay,
Yeah.
so Minx does have tongues,
Okay.
the spell.
Okay.
Not really sure if this is going to function or help in any way.
Does tongues apply to your ass when you're dancing?
That's what I don't know. But he's essentially going to try to use tongues and his performance. Hopefully, with someone kind of helping him out with a little bit of a humming or a song or something.
I mean, I can dance. That's it.
All right. Well, he'll just do it regular then.
Elijah's gonna purchase his swords.
Okay. Let me consider this. Uh, let's see. You are specifically a dancer in your backstory, right? Am I
Well,
remembering that correctly?
part of it. I mean, he's done a bunch of stuff. He performed in the
Yeah.
circus. He was a javelin thrower and dancer and musician. But he dance is definitely he's from the ballet.
Right. He's the same group that Rat was part of.
Yes.
Okay. And you cast tongues before you do this.
Yes.
And what exactly are you trying to communicate with your dance?
That we're here, we're willing to be friendly, and we're hoping to communicate. Sort of like a welcome, hey, hello, welcome, welcome. Here I am. Let's talk, dance, or let's dance, dance. Revolution.
Truly the Bolshevik way.
No, see, we must make sure this is a dance dance revolution and not a dance dance counter revolution. That would be bad.
Aerith, if you want to
Oh.
back up from in between Minsk and the bees, just in case.
For sure.
So you observe the bees dancing with each other, wiggling their little bee butts, poking their antennas at each other, and you do your best impression of what you think is like their greeting motions. And you do a pretty damn good job, because you did get a 24. So the bees do take notice of you, and they appear to be you see they start like several of them come out of the hive and are like crawling around here and like watching you. And trying to think how they would react to this. If you'd gotten one more, I think. If it had been a 25.
Well,
No one assisted me.
can I give him advantage? Well,
Are you assisting him?
Yeah, sure.
Are you dancing too?
Yeah, I have because I know how to ballroom dance.
Okay. So the two of you have a brief discussion of the movements and the what they're doing, and go ahead and roll again for your advantage
All right.
as the two of you dance together.
So that would bump it up to a 26.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go.
Why didn't you
So
just do performance again?
Because I just didn't want to add the fuss on there. I don't know.
you know that if you have your cursor in the thing, you can just hit the up arrow and it will put in what you rolled last time, even if it's from like D&D Beyond.
I did not know that.
And you can hit up arrow multiple times to cycle back through the history. So if you put your cursor in there and put up arrow twice, it'll have performance with all of the stuff in it.
Good to know.
Yeah. So you can see they're looking, and they didn't quite get it when Minx was doing it by himself. But now that they see that you're doing it together, you can see that it kind of clicks in like what you're doing. It clicks for them, and um, two bees come up to each of you, and they start doing the greeting dance to you, and they just kind of go through the motions with you and do the greeting dance, and you dance with the bees.
All right. Not the weirdest
Well,
thing I've danced to.
I believe this means they're willing to talk. I'm kind of assuming that this is still kind of just a vague understanding as opposed to any more comprehensive.
Ask them if they to open negotiations, see if they're willing to sign a contract.
Comrade, I highly doubt that they're going to have a concept of a contract as such. Instead, I'm going to try and find if they have someone who they work for. Minx is basically now going to try and dance to see if they have, if they're willing. He's just gonna see if they're friendly. That's what I think is the closest thing he can kind of work with. They have welcome. They're dancing, and now he's just gonna like kind of dance and see if someone wants to specifically dance for them. I guess.
Wait, so say that last. If somebody will dance for them.
Like, see, he's trying to find out if they have any superiors, like if they have a queen or anything like that.
Ah. So I'm trying to think how you would communicate that.
I mean, it's bee dancing. All of this is he's got tongues, like the spell going, like he's trying to tap into their language. Because if they communicate, so clearly there's some kind of language going on.
Persistence is trying to get the bee dancing with him to like do a waltz.
The bee is not getting it at all. Its timing is all off.
If the timing's off a little bit, I can compensate. I've had worse dance partners. They've only got 3 left feet, so.
When it comes to waltzes, this one has 6.
Oh. Well then.
Okay. So, thinking, processing. The world is rendering.
I don't know why I was fully expecting, like, all right, well, this beehive is here. We better go and talk to this sentient, intelligent bee queen that Thur prepared.
I mean, I honestly just because the dragon was communicating with them,
I thought I
so
was
I was under
playing
the
it.
impression
Yeah,
that we should communicate with
I
them.
feel
Yeah.
bad about this because I thought this was something that Thur had prepared, and I didn't want to just leave and waste it.
You know what? How about let's roll back a second and just say like after the welcome dance, he's just basically gonna do like a friend or foe dance. He's gonna determine if these bees are fine with them just moving on and being in the area, if they're friendly or if they don't like them being here. That's all he's gonna do right now is focus on like
Okay.
friend or foe.
Well, I can tell you right now, based on what you've done so far, that they seem to be non-hostile without somebody else directing them to be hostile to you.
All
So
right.
maybe if your character knows more about bees, then maybe you'd be able to communicate more effectively with them, or determine how Rodas was able to control them.
Got it.
Or maybe there's some clues in his lab. Now that you're actually, if you specifically want to go look for that.
They are not hostile, at least not directly so. Perhaps we can study them. Whoever we send to this area, we can set up some type of study station. What is the word? Like learn making institute?
Observatory?
Yeah, something like this maybe.
Well, we will need a supply of honey for the alchemist anyways if we want to use these facilities to make more zombies. I think it's fine leaving this for now.
Jacques will pipe up and say, I mean, perhaps we should write a letter to Kasadi University and see if they have anybody who's an expert on bees. Perhaps they would know something.
If you believe so, sir.
Yeah, this makes sense. In the meantime, we can take a final look at the lab and then be on our way.
Yes, I haven't interfaced with that particular house in Kasani, but I am aware that they do have a house devoted to biology. I believe it is House Atoniku.
I'm not sure.
I'm
not,
definitely not sure.
Yes. Okay.
Hold on. I will do a farewell and bring you flowers next time dance to make sure that all is well as we leave.
Okay. Yeah, so you've observed other bees coming and going with nectar and like crawling in, and you don't see what they're doing inside because you don't have anybody who's like observing. But you assume they're bringing in honey and stuff, and you see bees leaving and doing a dance, so you can approximate that dance.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, and then we'll go to the lab.
I bow deeply to my bee partner and excuse myself.
The bee does not bow back. It doesn't really have a waist that bends that way.
Manners. Whatever.
Well, I'm going to leave it to someone who is used to this sort of thing. Despite knowing many languages, I am not actually super familiar with the scientific terminology, especially in the Alvarez area.
I've only met the druids a few times, and this is always their specialty.
Yeah, I am not a druid.
They speak for the bees, and the trees and everything else.
Well, maybe if we find one of them.
Rather secretive. I don't know how good our luck will be finding them.
It is a large country. There's probably some somewhere.
Hmm.
So, who's doing the inspect?
I'll give advantage, but I think Noctum has the highest.
Yeah, he does.
I think he's got +4.
What do you wish to know? Let's see here. Alchemy. Not my steady profession.
Okay, and you've got advantage.
Hmm.
I only work with
All right.
poisons.
Let's see. So, you're looking through the various beakers, and let's see, what did you get last time on your investigation here? You got an 18, right? Yeah. So you're looking around at these experiments, and you and supplies, and you feel like this isn't, this is all the equipment for doing the experiments, but like every scientist keeps notes, right? So where are those? Um,
He did mention something about writing it down. He surely didn't have time to take off with any journal.
yep. And so as you are looking around, you look to where he was standing when you guys were drinking your drinks, and you realize that in his haste to leave, he dropped his notebook that he was writing in.
Convenient.
Pick it off. Pick it up, blow it off, and leaf through it.
What languages do you speak?
Not Draconic.
All right.
Common, Elvish, Undercommon.
It is written in a language unfamiliar to you.
I will take a look at it.
Minsk. Your people must be familiar with this.
Possibly.
Hand him the
Yep.
notebook.
So you start leafing through the journal of experiments. There's a couple of interesting things of note. So he mentions recruiting test subjects from the local tribesmen, and mourns their lack of durability. He mentions that he discovered a he know or he managed to isolate some pheromones that marked him as essentially like the hive queen, and he was able to duplicate that, and then the bees would respond to him. He had to back it up with a little bit of magic, but it wasn't. Once he had this pheromone, he was able to control the bees, and he disposed of their previous queen, which is actually how regular bees do it, where the new queen comes in and it kills the old queen. And so to them, it was just, hey, here's the new queen.
Oh my, that means they'll certainly die out anyways.
True enough.
If they're not replaced, this is true. However, there is a chance there are other hives in the area. It seems unlikely that one hive alone is what evolved out of this. Despite that, if we want to control them in any meaningful manner, we are going to have to kill the dragon and get his
Something has
pheromones.
been on my mind. These corpse flowers. Where are they?
I
Are they just
assume
around the area?
they're
Is there a
distributed
field of them?
through the area. I don't think they like fields, or maybe like one would like a field. I think they're big, aren't they? And like territorial.
Jacques
We'll be
will
able
pipe.
to track these things and see where some of these flowers may be located. So I don't know what we'll do with them, though.
Jacques will pipe up and say, "Well, didn't we see yesterday some bees hanging around on a plant with some big flowers?
Yeah, we
I
certainly
wonder if
saw
that.
that.
I wonder if that was a corpse flower and it
But
just hadn't moved."
it seems unlikely that there would be only one. This is something.
Wherever would we find this dragon, though?
I suppose we will have to hunt him down. If we continue heading west toward the city, we might find more people who know the area better there.
I wanna I don't know a lot about dragons. Dragons are kind of magical, so I'm gonna use an Arcana for it. Oh, it didn't go very well. I don't know much about dragons.
If I know anything about dragons, he is going to try to
Oh.
find some place to restock his horde, as it were. He's quite young, and so that probably means he is very arrogant about his abilities. Considering he thought he could kill all of us and only barely managed to survive. Take this, for example.
Mm.
I would say we're going to have to find some means for him to have been remaking money, which will not be happening around here.
Sounds like we're better off laying a trap than looking for him.
He is not. I highly doubt he will return here anytime soon. Us taking our time and sitting in this place would not behoove us.
Well, you suggested we should move on. I am in agreement. There's so much more Noctum to see than to worry about some dragon.
I must say, every so often, I always kind of forget that your name and this place's name are the same, and think you are saying something else for a moment. But that we should see more of this country.
Of course.
I would like to see less of you, but you know.
Oh, no need to be so rude. You'll lighten up.
Well then, we will have to put this place under advisement, and Jacques, if you don't mind sending a note to the people who are going to come here and assess the lab, tell them to be careful of the bees and not antagonize them, and they should be good otherwise.
Of course. Let us
Such a
away.
beautiful day today.
But from there, I agree. Let us be away.
Okay. All right. Anything else you'd like to do before you leave? Anybody?
No.
I'm good.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to the overworld map. So it is a bright, sunny new day. Let's see. Let me check what the weather is like. Weather. So it's now day 70. I said the sky is still clear. So the road is still not forthcoming. So you attempt to go and follow where Lord Noctum remembers there being a road, but it's all completely washed out. And so it's very slow going. So at the end of day 3, you're only able to make it the 12 miles around over here. And you know that from here to here, there's no road. The road's gone. And you have some minor encounters with wildlife, but nothing too challenging for folks of your capabilities. So it is now the end of day 3.
All right. We rest.
Same watch as before.
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your.
Well, with Noctum not assisting the elderly, doesn't he
What?
have a way of like setting up a watch on his own? I thought someone didn't need to sleep.
He only needs 4 hours of sleep.
Got it.
Well, it's not sleep technically. He needs 4 hours of staring at a wall.
Well, whoever wants to take it up then.
What are we taking up? Sorry.
Just
Watch.
watch.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Is it Elijah who doesn't sleep?
Oh no, I sleep. I just sleep on the ceilings or in trees.
Got it.
I
Why
think
did I
everybody in the party sleeps at least somewhat, but some people sleep weird.
I guess for some reason I thought there was someone who didn't sleep.
The Noctum's servants don't need to sleep because they're fully undead.
Right.
Okay, so Elijah takes the first watch. So we've got 3 more to cover. And you guys, I'm assuming the minions will help.
One would assume.
Well, they're just ever watchful, but they're just not very perceptive. So that's
I
up
think
to you
more
guys.
in the sense of to give assistance.
Yeah. I mean, they can still be,
advantage.
even if they're not perceptive themselves, they can be targets that get attacked, and then somebody else can notice that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want them to give assistance, all they're doing is watching. They got nothing else to do.
And then we need 2 more.
I mean, I can just do the last 2 then.
Okay.
By the way, you said we did run into some random small wildlife.
Yes.
Okay. Any like rabbits or anything like that?
I mean, if you go looking for them, you can probably find something like a rabbit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, just Elijah, as we run into random things that scurry out, Elijah's gonna try to take a couple down with a dagger, drain them of blood, and
Okay.
toss them to somebody to have for food. But he needs the blood. We've been fighting too many undead.
Yeah. Make I guess a survival is what you would do for that.
Well, see, I'm not actually actively hunting them. I was thinking
Oh,
just
okay.
attack rolls
You're
like if
just.
we saw something.
I see. Give me a perception for while you're going along then.
Okay.
Okay.
Not great.
Yeah, it's pretty easy though. So you're able to do that at least a couple of times where you see a poor little defenseless bunny rabbit, and you stick it on a dagger and then suck it dry like a macabre freeze pop.
Can I just point out, I'm not sure how many bunny rabbits would inhabit swamps.
There actually are swamp rabbits. That is a
Are
thing.
there? Is there really? All right.
Yeah. Let me.
I stand corrected.
I'm pretty sure there's the thing.
Where there's a way, there's a
Yep.
rabbit.
Here we go. Swamp rabbit. Wikipedia. Silvolagus aquaticus, also called the cane cutter, is a large cottontail rabbit found in swamps and wetlands of the southern United States. Has a strong preference for wet areas and will take to the water and swim.
Yeah,
And
some
then
of them.
I'm have definitely been corrected.
Okay. So let's see. So then the night passes relatively free of incident until we get, let's see. Oh yeah, it passes without incident. So it is now the beginning of day 4.
Awesome.
Let's see. The weather is still clear, I believe. Yes.
Well, onward to the west, there.
Yep, of course.
Sounds good to me.
I
And now-
do long to meet the lady of the eastern front. No, wait, western front. Yes. Directions. That way.
Are we going to continue to try and follow where he thinks the road will eventually show up?
Well, the nearest town is south west.
If
I have no better plans.
if there's no road, we're just gonna cut across. Like why do that when we can just do that?
Well, it's not going to help you very much. You're going out of your way as much to get to. Well, are you going? Where are you going here, or are you going over here?
We are heading here, but the question was if we follow the road, then we do this. When instead we can just try and do like that, or
Okay.
even like at the chance that we get a road, that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So
6 more miles actually.
yeah. So this is important. So
Mhm.
I
Well,
have
it's
I'd
both
not
of those.
important to me.
Let's put the extra 6 miles and take a shot at the road. It's
Yeah.
not that much of a slowdown.
Yeah, let's take a shot at the road.
Are we taking a shot at the town or just the road?
Just the road.
Okay. So you guys, so you're going like this basically to try and hopefully get back on the road.
Yes.
Okay. So you head southwest and then turn west. So for this hex, the road is still washed out. But as you're getting onto this hex, you do manage to find the road again.
Awesome. That'll speed things up.
So you did 1, and then that's so you can normally go 4. That's 1, 1, 2, and then 3.
Might
and
I
then-
point out, comrades, if we have found the road, this implies that there is someone maintaining the road in the area.
Oh, there wasn't. There was that stretch of road before Honeywood, but nobody was maintaining. Didn't have a road on either side of it.
For some reason, I have forgotten this. Never mind. I suppose we continue.
Well,
Okay.
we can also, according to the map, if we're heading to Viscount Rathe after this, we will have to go down and through the town anyways.
Fair enough.
Okay. So yeah, so you skip the town to the south, and you find the road again. See, that's 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. So you end up, you get to here, and it is you lose the road again. So it was just like that little stretch of road right there.
See?
And so now it is the getting towards dusk on the 4th day of your travels.
Such a lovely jaunt through the countryside, eh, my fellows?
Well, tomorrow, hopefully, we will make it there.
Do the green pastures and the tall trees and the beautiful sky and the smiling faces of the people not bring you with such joy?
I'm truly fascinated by what you see.
Hey, I really just want to know what goes on in that head. To be fair, I don't think we have to speculate because you just sort of open your mouth and say whatever you're thinking. So,
I only
but
wish to share the joys of life. Do you not feel it, my fellows, my compatriots? Ah,
No.
I have to agree. with Elijah on this one.
When I made it back to my castle, I used to be so angry at what has happened. But now I can only be happy. Ah, life goes on, that's what they say.
There is something certainly poetic and inspiring about this from you.
They say after the violent dark storm, the sky is more beautiful than ever. And I think that holds true today. I hope once we dispose of Alvarez, the whole world can look up to a brighter sky.
It's an interesting saying. My people certainly don't have this, mostly because after a storm, that means we have to beware of the acid rain.
Oh, that is. Wouldn't the acid rain happen during the storm?
No, see, it's not a true acid rain. The problem with the volcanoes is the soot itself is caustic. There. And then as that kind of blots out the sun, ash on everything. And that was followed by that storm by regular rain, which then makes the ash kind of burn everything.
I can see why your lands breed such a hardy people.
That is something to do with all conscripts being trained through beating.
Mm. I always liked the carrot more than the stick, but everyone has their ways.
What? No, I mean, like, this is just how it is done. The way to build up, you get beat with small stick, and then medium stick, and then large stick. So by at the end, you are so used to being hit with these sticks, when you actually fight people, is not so bad.
Mm.
Persistence kind
But
of
what
shakes
if
her
you
head.
always see the nearest stick as a threat and you overreact?
I suppose this is cultural thing. We do not fear
Mm.
this stick. This stick is just a stick. It's not like you are hitting them because you are like wanting them to suffer. You are hitting them so they have a better time of being hit later.
So the beatings continue until you no longer feel the beatings.
I mean, you feel it. If you don't feel it, then something is probably wrong. It's just you don't
But
feel it
there's no
as
lingering
much.
effects of the beatings, you're saying?
Yeah.
No lingering injuries, no psychological trauma?
The commissariat says no.
Oh, interesting. I knew a man, he tried the same theory. He beat a horse every day and then until the horse beat him. But I suppose.
He probably did not communicate well with the horse. In the training, it is said why you are beating them is not because of a punishment. As I said, it is just training.
Yeah.
Trust
I
me. When
can't
you,
disagree. He was somewhat of a fool.
I'm
How should we pitch camp?
unsure about horses anyway. I'm always slightly unnerved by them.
Oh, what's the long face?
Their long face is kind of what unnerves me. Have you ever thought, what if their mouth was like a dog?
Oh, I have. I've seen it.
Oh, you have seen this thing? No. There was the tail of it.
You
It is
don't want to mess with the horses of the Whispering Wood, let me tell you.
okay. I will avoid the whispering woods then.
Through the south. We'll be able to see them in no time.
This is. Minx does not look happy about this thought.
They'll stare at you from the dark. It's important to keep courage.
I thought you were saying this
Any
place is
hint
full
of
of life
fear
and
will come for
friendliness.
you.
You're making it sound not so nice and friendly.
As long as you have courage, you have nothing to fear. They love weakness, and when you break and run, they'll run you down.
This is definitely not a happy fun time place.
Oh,
Even
like
so.
you said, you have acid rain. We have the horses of the wood.
Yeah, I suppose maybe it is the danger you know versus the danger you don't. For
Well
example,
said.
there are many things in my home country which I have become very used to simply because they can only eat so many villagers before they get full, and you kind of have an expectation about suffering in these times. But around here, I don't really know how many villagers will be eaten.
They get him?
Get who? What?
Oh, you cut off. Okay, you're still here.
No, I was just saying. I'm
It
used
was
to.
like you're abducted into the night.
No, no more horse stock. No, we'll camp for the night and check out the town tomorrow.
While they were having this discussion, I was already setting up camp for myself and Jacques. just going, it's like thinking in my head, it's like, yep, much don't like that other side of the mountains. Place sucks.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys know the drill.
And
What's
then we
the
That's
Yeah, that's what we
Elijah,
do.
and then
Well, with
persistence,
advantage. There you go.
and then nocturne,
Yep.
nocturne.
I'm gonna regret not taking perception in this because I didn't expect to be the fucking lookout dummy.
Usually, when we're doing the other stuff, it's just that at night we need more people who have it.
For character reasons, I was like, I don't need perception. Everyone else takes perception.
Okay. Um. So let's see. So Elijah, your shift on watch passes quietly. Um, Lev, during your watch, um, out in the darkness, outside the ring of your campfire, beyond the reach of your dark vision, uh, you think that you can see um, like a pale figure in the distance looking at you. And then when you blink and she's gone.
sort of step forward and just like, yeah, step forward and just do like a courtly bow and just like, uh, my lady, I think I saw you there. Would you like to formally introduce yourself?
You receive no response.
As I sort of wake Noctum, or like rouse, get Noctum ready for their shift, and was like, keep your eyes open. I believe I did see a pale woman at the edge of the forest. Might be your lady.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It's good that you've seen her.
Yes. I introduced myself politely. She did not
She's a bit
respond.
shy. She'll grow
That's
to warm you up to like you.
that's fine. Just wanted to let you know. And I
Don't
take a
just
rest.
never make her angry.
I will endeavor not to.
Sweet dreams, persistence.
I go to bed.
All right. Tenelis, you're a bit distracted in your first shift, considering what you've just heard from Persistence.
Looking at that
Um,
wood line, staring at
yeah,
it.
but it remains quiet, and dawn approaches.
Oh, her name is Dawn. Okay, let me write that down.
There she is.
So the sun is rising, and it is a new day. The beginning of what is this? Is day 5 now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, we're cutting through them. We almost got a week done.
Travel. So we are on day 73. Let me check my weather. So let's see. So as you look above you, see that there's scattered. The sky is no longer completely clear. There are actually scattered clouds above you.
Some shade for our journey.
Quick question: how close are we to Keelandi's ascension?
Out of character.
Yeah.
So we are currently on day 73 on the timeline that I created. Keelandi's ascension happens on day 220.
Oh, we got
So
we
not
gotta
very.
get through those days.
Yeah, we're not very close.
Because I was wondering if she would feel it. I just didn't know where I was in.
You do not feel like you are very close to Keelandi ascending. At
By the
least
time we're
you
done
don't.
wandering through this marsh, we'll be ascended.
Yeah. Your report will come in from your underlings, though, is supposed to come in a couple of days, though, on day 75.
Nice.
So that'll be interesting. Okay, so then, oh wow, it's only 10:30.
Hmm.
No, it's fine. Like I've got plenty of stuff to like
I
planned out,
assumed.
but I was just like, it
We
felt
did. We
like
just rambled about bullshit for like an hour and a half.
yeah, but it feels like we talked so much more. Like
How
I feel like
long
it
was
was really
Cell
good
talking for? Oh, the
good
Russians
contact.
took hours.
I
Okay.
am most excited to visit Lady Wraith.
Lady
She's
Wraith.
young. She's bold. She's achieved a Pyrrhic victory on the border. It was going to be a
That's not
defeat until she rode out and killed the leading commander. She's a powerful woman.
Um,
What is Pyrrhic?
It
It was
is
costly.
yes, it is usually a victory in name only, where your army still suffers as much as if you were defeated, even though you technically were victorious.
Ah, I will make a note of this. Thank you.
But she held the line. That's all that matters.
so are you following Noctum's recollection of the road again?
To
Did
try
you
and
Trying our
find it.
everyone?
Yeah, as best we can.
Okay. Yeah, so you are able to pick up on the road again as you're traveling.
On the road
Uh,
again.
So there we go. And actually, it goes all the way up to the place where you are going. Oh,
Marvelous.
so it is just 6 hours of travel. So it's still the afternoon, but it's like mid-afternoon, not the evening, when you arrive at this area. And I don't have any battle maps for it, so I'll just describe it to you. So the road runs fairly well preserved through this area, and you observe there's a fork in it, one side heading off to the north, and the other one to the west. And across the uh, road to the west is a white marble uh, archway. And
Was that always there? I assume it was.
go ahead and make a history check with advantage to see how much you remember about this place.
I
Oh,
know many things.
you all of a sudden have a vision of your past.
I
You
love the
remember
archway.
this place in it. You visited this place very often in the before times. Uh, you remember a series actually of these stone arches in a circle surrounding um, a an altar with uh, a mystic significance to them. Uh, it was a place sacred to the Pale Lady, a place warding against danger, but not from without, from within. Uh, as a powerful being trapped within the ring of sacred standing stones. And as you retreat from this vision of the well-maintained area with like the cut grass and pristine altar and standing stones, you look around you and see wild, overgrown, the altar cracked in half, the stones uh, knocked aside and tumbled over, and you realize that the being contained here is contained no longer, and this sacred place of your lady has been destroyed.
Well, it's best to keep my composure.
And you remember the name was Whitehenge.
Whitehenge, yeah. Should have been
Maybe you
more
think that's what it
creative in our
was.
naming. Whitehenge.
If you maybe you remember it was something else. It was a white henge.
At the moment, it shall be Whitehenge.
Okay.
It feels slightly wrong for some reason, but maybe this is modern day things.
Oh, look, a pointed hat.
Yeah. Uh,
But the area is quiet for now.
is there anyone?
Sorry, you cut out there at the end.
Oh, is anyone around?
You don't see anyone.
I shall call out into the. So is this like a small town, or is it just this thing here?
It's just the henge complex.
And is this
Okay.
where the
Well, I
Viscount...
imagine there used to be like, since this is so important to defend, there must have been a thing here, right?
So it was important to
Oh, this is a
contain something
religious site.
mystical. It was a religious site, yeah. So like the actual henges.
Hmm.
Is this where the Viscount also held court? Like, I see that Whitehenge and the Viscount Rathe are surrounding the same symbol on the map, so I assume they're in the same hex. Is that a...
I think Cell's idea was that Viscount Rathe just kind of controls this general area, but where they keep court is not necessarily right here.
Oh, well, that's...
And in fact, it's probably not exactly here.
She guarded this side of the
Yeah,
the
this
province.
this site was part of her responsibilities to guard.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit then. Do the Viscounts all just guard places in general? They're not like located at specific...
I mean, they have territories, so like where their names are on the map are approximately where they are. I think Cell was basically, he used to have like specific borders of what was their territories, and
Yeah, no, he did. I just thought that the names that are all next to like places
Yeah,
are also
I was
where they were.
under the impression
That was the
that it's the
whole
same
reason
thing.
why I thought we were doing this, was to specifically go and check on the courts of these various viscounts.
Yeah.
If it was just like, yeah, they could be anywhere in any of these territories, it's like, that's not worth our time. Which, shit.
Oh, no need to threat province. She must be at Castle Ketcher.
Well,
Let's
we
go
would have
see her.
gone north first in that case. Instead of through...
Persistence, such as her name, it's important to have patience. We must find her. I long to see her again.
It seems your memory is full of holes, Count. Is that will be Jacques?
Perhaps. A man is fallible.
Okay.
Alright. Guess with a heavy
Alright.
sigh, Persistence starts leading them north. Unless... well, while we have the moment, Count, would you like to, I don't know, investigate the ruins of your former territory? This looks like it was important to you.
Yeah. I guess it's important to take a quick time to pray. And I guess also investigate.
Okay. Um, so you're looking around at this place, and
Oh, I guess this is important. Let's see here. Where's the thing? Pop down on there. Did it roll it?
the
Yeah, pop that
knowledge
on
from a
there.
past life. Okay.
Make it a 25.
All right.
This is
Uh,
important.
so you remember, you go back into your own head and experience your past
There's
vividly,
stuff in there for sure.
as you want to do. And you remember, as Lord of Noctum, this is one of the places that was important uh, to you as the Pale Lady's servant to protect, and you entrusted it to Lady Wraith, who obviously failed in her duty.
No,
But
no, she couldn't have failed.
uh,
Something's been wrong. Something's happened.
something's happened. Um, and you
This is
try and
Alvarez's
remember, you
fault.
think back, why, like, yeah, sure, this is important, it's a temple, uh, but like, what was it containing? And you remember it was some kind of like fae that was bound as a kind of oracle. So like you could come and consult it uh, for lore and other answers potentially. Uh, in addition to keeping it bound and unable to uh, wreak havoc in the lady's land. You think it might have been some sort of punishment for some misstep in one of the fairy courts of the Feywild or something. You're not exactly sure on the politics of all that. Um,
Told not
but
to
it
ask
was,
about it.
yeah, but it was a powerful oracle and a powerful tool in your toolbox for running your realm efficiently. And as you think about this, and you think about some of the times that you consulted with the oracle uh, for advice on how to deal with your
Called
various
me a
neighbors.
bitch.
Hmm?
She's quite rude.
She's very rude, incredibly rude. Not very happy about this. Um, but you do
Assaulted my
remember
family multiple times.
uh, as part of your responsibilities as Lord Noctum, you did have to learn a little bit something about the magics that were keeping her in place, so that you could inspect them and understand
I guess I
if
got detect
anything was
magic.
going wrong.
I can use that too.
Yeah. So you detect magic, and the magic of this place has faded. So the stones, where before you know that the stones resonated with magical power of abjuration uh, to contain the spirit, the Fey spirit, they have lost their power. They would have to be reconsecrated somehow, uh, if you could even get whatever the spirit that was contained here back into it. Um, But if you could do that, it wouldn't necessarily have to be that spirit. Like if there's some other powerful entity that you need to capture, this might be a better site than most, because you can make use of what's already here and maybe repair it.
Hmm.
Um, but looking around and looking at the destruction that's been wrought, you begin to see a pattern. And you can see that uh, beyond the wear of time and the wind, rain, and plants growing around you, that uh, the wards and the sacred arrangement of the stones uh, has actually been very precisely disrupted, as if somebody came in and deliberately released what was here, uh, whether to specifically release it or to keep it out of somebody else's hands. You don't have a way of telling.
Just as I expected. This is Alvarez's doing.
most likely.
We must visit Wraith immediately. Come, fellows. We should not tarry.
Well, then I suppose we head north.
I really wish we would have had more information about not being exactly here. We could have detoured to those ruins instead of cutting across.
Okay.
I agree with you on this one, persistence.
Don't tell, persistence. You know how this goes.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. So you guys are heading out north.
Only we had
by
some fine
northeast.
mounts. We should go
We have a
so
boat.
quickly.
So
Yeah. So that was my question: is are you using
Oh, let's boat,
Are you
dude.
going to try and do the road, or are you using the boat?
oh no, we're
It's
boating.
boat time,
You're
man.
boating. Okay.
This is
So you,
important. We gotta go.
yeah. So you have enough time to.
This has happened recently.
This
It
whole
only happened
place
a
was
week ago.
destroyed within the past week.
Yeah. So that's 1,
The
2,
Alvarez are on the
3, and then
march.
4.
We need to find the army that
Alvarez
did
is
this.
sabotaging my nation. We need to go.
So you're able to get here before it is before the sun starts setting, and it is time to make camp once again.
We'll sleep on the boat. Keep going. The four of us will keep the boat running. I don't know if we can do that.
I have no problem with that. We will just, yeah.
For me and my undead can just keep the boat going, right? I have no idea.
I mean, you probably
He literally
could.
has a skeleton crew. Like,
Yeah.
It's up to you, man.
it worked for the Black Pearl. It can work for this dinghy.
I think those guys are a little smarter. I don't know.
I
mean-
have you seen those two guys?
They weren't very smart. That's true.
I think I'd allow it. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. They're not going to row very fast or very smartly, so I'm going to say that
And we'll take our time.
they
We'll
can
keep on
get
going.
you to here during the night.
When
and
it takes my
basically
time to rest, I'm just gonna be like a figurehead. I'm just gonna maybe I'll just tie myself to something, and I'll I don't have to. I can't move, but I can still watch. I'll take my 4-hour rest.
Okay. Yeah, so you can make an extra two hexes during the night.
Nice.
And it is the beginning of day 74. So let me consult my notes about what happens on day 74 here.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Every day is planned.
at least somewhat, yeah. I have reminders to myself. Let's see. So I need to put. And then, of course, we have to do this bit.
You've got mail.
Ah! I stepped. No.
That messes with me every time I hear it.
Me too.
I'm like, what year is this?
Luckily, I've only heard that in the context of, like, TV shows or old movies. I grew up playing video games, not receiving emails.
That's fair.
Who's Hilbert?
The Headless Knight.
Oh, okay. I was
wait,
that doesn't
yeah,
resistance.
Kohler? Oh, no, yeah, I'm Hilburn. Yeah, sorry, I'm Hilburn.
I was gonna say
okay.
what?
Yeah, I thought you said Kohler, and I'm like, yeah.
See, I only know persistence. I don't know Hilbert.
Yeah, Persistence Hilburn.
Yeah.
That seems like a funky, it's definitely a last name, or some last names have somewhat of a sinister rhyme to them, like a slaughter killer.
Hilburn. It's literally just an English surname. Like, I just looked.
I know. I was
yeah.
like, burn the hill.
Yeah.
We'll name you after that burning hill.
I guess I could move that to red since you guys have read it. I guess I don't need a read and unread because you're going to read them immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's fix that. Yeah, so you receive that letter.
All right.
Ah, very good.
And I mean, now that you're up north, you might as well head back to Castle Noctum, I guess, if you're willing to go cross country.
Oh, once we make it to Catcher and I have a meeting with Wraith, we can sail back down to Noctum.
Okay.
Or up and around. We can do a big U.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is depending. Small boats are not great in the open ocean.
Hang
Stay near
on.
the coastline.
Let's see.
Seeing as many of my roads need to be maintained, might be faster journey. I'm not an experienced sailor.
I believe that if we don't know the exact location of all your Viscounts, as soon as we find one, we can have them get the word out to any remaining, and then otherwise we can just go by boat and then just come back down to Castle Noctum. That is what I suggest. The decision is yours, Jock.
Orders do need to be handed out to secure Honeyward, of course.
First, we need to check this castle.
Yep. Let me just get the castle. Um. Okay. So you approach the Kretcher Castle. And as you're going along the river, everybody make a perception check for me.
Gareth is too busy sulking about still being in the swamp.
Hey, I mean, you guys are the ones that decide where you go.
I think I decided more than everyone else.
I mean, I
You
suppose, but
presented a good case for where we should go. You gave us
Exactly.
false information, but you presented a case. It was
Yep.
convincing.
There is no
Right.
false information.
It was false in the sense that we thought we were going to their court.
you
We
thought you were
are.
going directly to where they were.
Oh well.
That was certainly the hope.
Okay.
Well, you never know. Their duties may take them elsewhere. It's it's important to have patience. With perception. That's persuasion.
I think we need Elijah.
If I do remember correctly, I believe Wraith was bringing in local outlaws to justice. She must be. Kitcher, I believe, is where most of the prisons are, so she should be there.
Boy.
Reassuring.
Aerith's gonna lean over to Elijah and just be like, "How much do you want to bet?" And Minx, for that matter. How much do you want to bet in the week that he's been asleep? All those prisoners were like just left. That's not my accent, but I'm very sleepy, so who cares?
I imagine the time since he has been away, the prisoners have had grandchildren.
Are we? Oh, is Nash AFK?
No.
Oh, you want to make
We need a perception roll.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, I'm right here.
That's Minsk, but okay.
No, I'm right here.
This is cultural appropriation.
Oh, I'm right here, good dude.
Right.
Appropriate that.
Do you think that those grandchildren sort of running the place now?
I suppose we will find out soon enough.
I
Knowing-
think they were goblins, so they might have had quite a few.
Knowing Alvarez, I highly doubt anyone has been left in power.
Those make sense for what we've seen so far.
If this is supposed to be the center of their nation, I am a little surprised that you do not have some causeway to move commercial goods through.
They have the coastline.
Yeah, but this is not always the most efficient way to take a caravan and then load it on boat and then unload caravan. We'll have to find out. We are making this map ourselves.
Yep. Okay. So that should be all black right now.
Yes.
I'll
Yep,
put
there
you
we
on
go.
the map, and then you should be able to see. Yes. Did it? Okay.
I currently see only darkness.
I see only darkness before me.
And now I see the castle.
Father,
Okay.
Father, where am I?
Okay. So Elijah, you got the highest. So, you sent on the breeze above the mire of the swamp. Humans. And you look and you see the castle is actually occupied.
Elijah's gonna grin. Either we found friends or dinner.
I assumed for you,
I'm
maybe.
sure Wraith has a fine meal prepared to us.
Is this Castle Crutcher, or is this... Because I know the map there was also a place on the other side of the river.
I'll remember this river bend.
Uh,
This should be Cretcher.
Yeah, this is Kretcher Castle.
Okay.
It looks like they're preparing to meet us. Good.
Yeah, so you guys are in the boat,
If,
right over
if
there.
Elijah says that there's humans nearby, Persistence would park the boat as good a cover as possible so that, you know, like, before... I hope that Elijah smells before we're seen.
Ah,
And so I would try to, like, before
Cramped
we
on
get
you.
around the bend, I would try and stop us from moving forward.
yeah, so you can like park right here.
And then say, well, Elijah, you want to go check it out?
Absolutely.
Bring back a souvenir if you'd be so kind.
Yes. Good roll. Okay.
I
well,
suppose it is customary for the herald to go first, though I do not wish to wait very long.
We are making sure this place hasn't been overrun by your adversaries.
Oh, we'd be in dire straits if this place was overrun.
so as Elijah gets ready, he literally just steps backward off into the boat, slips into the water.
As he's doing that, I'm going
Yep.
onto shore, making sure that I'm behind, like, as much cover as possible. I am opening my pack. I am taking out the Alvarez armor.
Okay.
And I am donning it. It's going to take me a bit.
I will assist.
I think it's like 10 minutes. Yeah, with distance.
Appreciate it.
So up till here, Elijah's underwater because he doesn't need to
Okay.
breathe.
What did you roll? Oh God. Okay.
Pretty well. And he's going to start his belly crawl.
Okay.
How long does inspiration last?
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Minx, would you like to give some words of encouragement to him before he goes?
You are the night. You are this shade beneath the leaves. You are unseen.
I don't know why I thought you were
You're
trying
making
to say...
fun of him for a second.
Yeah, I was like... I thought it was like, you are the light.
No, not the light, the night.
No, yes. I got it on the second hearing.
Okay. We're going to...
Although I suppose I should ask him. If he wants to be the light, he can be that too.
scuttle through here and down into the graves.
Okay.
I get up to the wall and walk up it and peek over.
Okay.
Kind of as I'm
Um,
getting to the very top, I'm going to pause and kind of wait to see if I hear anyone talking. See if they're saying anything interesting.
y- yeah, I mean, you can hear voices. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You can
I'm a
hear.
ninja.
Yeah, you can hear basically everything. They're like bantering back and forth. What would they be talking about right now? Oh, they're taking bets. They've all got a betting pool going on something. They're like I got 2 gold that they don't make it. None of them makes it back. Yeah, well, I'm gonna bet uh a gold that it's just that blonde one. Yeah, he looked pretty tough. Uh, but I don't think they got what it takes. That sort of thing. And they're just going back and forth talking about some kind of pool on whether or not somebody makes it back.
Okay. I'm gonna peek over the wall, see what I see.
Okay, let me go ahead and just get rid
Especially
of
now that
all
they're
of that.
distracted.
I'm just sitting here. It's like I'm the blonde one.
I know, I was sitting here thinking about it. I was just like, wait, which one of us is blonde? No, I have white hair.
Mine is like white gold, but that's technically blonde. Like
I
Right?
have wondrous black locks, like the night.
I'm bald.
oh yeah. I'm so
Okay,
sorry for you.
what can I see? I know I see troops, but do I see armor types?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like you've got some lightly armored guys with guns patrolling the walls and keeping a lookout, especially at uh, the two entrances. And then you've got some guys kind of in a circle, like off duty, sitting in here, uh, shooting the shit around a campfire. You can see one of them's taking notes about all the different bets that are being placed. And it looks like this guy has slightly fancier armor and a heraldry, and you're a former Alvarez guy, so you know that this guy is probably the one who's in charge.
Okay. Does it look Alvarez in style?
Oh yeah, these guys are all Alvarez, definitely.
Good to know. Okay. So I guess I didn't really arrange how to signal my party that this is hostile.
You did not.
You just come back. Like, what I'm interested in.
Can you guys see their nameplates?
Yes, I can.
I can see
Okay.
soldier, knight, arquebus.
Oh yeah, now that I scroll, I zoom in.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
I was-
curious to ask for Elijah. Knight as in human knight or knight as in vampire knight? Because he would know rank.
Yeah.
I've been around him enough.
This guy's a human knight.
It is daytime.
It is daytime. I mean, they
I
have
guess-
plenty of means to go around during
Yeah,
the day,
right.
but
But just like you'd probably
No.
be in the other night. Or what's the fancy armor called again?
The
The
stuff I'm
Daywalker
putting
armor?
on, the Daywalker
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah, I knew you had it. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember the specific name.
I'm gonna slip on back.
While I'm helping Persistence put on his armor, I'll be like, what are the chances? Is this a me still wearing my armor kind of situation, or is this a full, like, innocuous robes situation? Am I a high priestess, or am I... I don't know, what are we walking into? She's just, like, rambling to herself. And to Persistence.
Are you asking me if you should wear... No, I believe you should wear what you're wearing that makes you most protective. Stay hidden. I'm just doing this in case we need to bluff our way into or out of a situation. We'll know what
I think
happens
you
when
look
Elijah
lovely no
returns.
matter what you wear.
Hi. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And she, like,
Wasn't
tightens.
necessarily the question, but okay.
It wasn't, but you just sort of gotta let him go. He's gotta do whatever he's gonna say. So we just kind of. And she, like, continues to tighten the straps.
Turn my head. I was trying to be polite, lady.
And I appreciate it. It was a really nice compliment. Thank
Oh,
you.
I am pleasure to be a pleasure to you.
Gotta give like Aerith an eyebrow before I put my helmet on. Like, really? All right.
She makes like the scrunched face of just like, "Ugh."
Dude, if I would be wearing a fedora right now. To be honest.
All right.
Actually, there's nothing stopping me from wearing a fedora, really.
That
It's under
Yeah.
your cowl. You have
I
a
mean-
fedora on.
I'm not sure that hat technology has gotten to fedora levels in this plane yet.
They haven't invented hats in this time.
And
It's a
I don't even
shame.
know if they have top hats. The usual progression, you go the top hats to the
This
cowboy
is a fantasy
to the
setting. They
floppy
got every
hat.
hat you want.
They might
I
have
mean-
had fedoras a week ago.
maybe
It was a popular style, I'll be honest, but it had grown wary as Alvarez loved to wear them.
Oh, look,
So
Elijah's back.
style fell out.
I don't know how I know that because his stealth is 24, but I'm assuming.
Elijah just kind of steps up out of the water, just up to his neckline, so just heads above. Well, we found dinner. Alvarez.
All right, so here's.
I should have known those scoundrels would have done this.
All right, here's my plan. Did you see like give me a brief? How many did you see? Do you see any patrol patterns or all the ones in the area currently there?
Oh, 10 plus a night. We're looking at no true patrol. We have 2 people on guard per gate per side of the wall. They're quite lazy. They're making bets on someone else in their party that is left. Whether or
Warm
not they'll
night or
survive.
cold night?
Warm.
Ah, good. I should outrank them in this. All right.
Indeed. I
Well,
won't, but I
Sir,
outrank no one in this godforsaken army.
Sir Cartier, choice is yours. We can either try to avoid notice and skirt past them, or we can lure them into an ambush, rid ourselves of them as quickly and deftly as possible, and try to escape before we're noticed.
I say we drop them.
This is why I wish that Rack was here.
They
Yeah.
may know where Lady Rathe is, or they may have her imprisoned. We must deal with them immediately.
Uh,
I just
I
want to
would-
find out what kind of paperwork they've got.
I would certainly like a map.
That might be for the good. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to walk in there. I'm going to take control of the outpost. I'm going to have all of the men, including the one on the ramparts, assemble in whatever muster area they have. When I do that, you guys sneak up, and hopefully, before they notice you, devastate them with spells, kill as many as you can, we'll finish off any stragglers, and keep one around for interrogation.
So
They
sure,
mentioned a patrol that has been out. Should we be worried about reinforcements showing up when it is least opportune for us?
Elijah, did you hear anything about a count of how many are out?
Oh, 3 or 4 at least. They weren't being very clear.
That shouldn't be much. If we can take out the majority, we can ambush the rest.
We shall
of
have
them.
the stronghold secured by that time.
Yes.
yeah,
Okay,
Are
Am
you
I the
confident
only
in your
one?
ability to just waltz in there and have them all under your sway of resistance?
I believe I can pull it off as I strap
Then
the,
I shall place my faith in you.
strap the rest
Yeah,
of the
let's-
Daybreaker armor on. It's like, okay.
What if you don't
Pers-
return in an allotted amount of time?
Elijah, watch my back. When they have cleared themselves from the ramparts, if I'm able to successfully get them down, return here, alert the party, and try to lead them as stealthily across as you can. Don't move until I'm able to pull the watchers down.
Hey, persistence. I don't know if I'm super comfortable with just leaving you there on your own. Going in on your own, like I understand that you've got the armor and the persuasion, but
What are my men with you?
But leaving you out there, that's a long sprint. I could make it, but it makes me uncomfortable leaving you on your own. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, Alright, so let's... Guys, I don't want to waste a roll on this, but... Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn and in an immediate Alvarez persona, I'm just, you dare speak to a knight of the like broken sun like this? Should have you drawn? And I just like roll into a tirade against her as if I'm actually an Alvarez knight. So,
All right.
and then at the end
All
it was
right.
like, I have confidence, and I'll pat you on the shoulder. I have confidence in my abilities, lady.
I believe in you. I was just fucking worried. You didn't have to yell at me. All right, go ahead.
Stunning
Go on.
display.
Was it the Night of the Broken Sun? That was good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but then Savona's separated from Alvarez by the Sunbreaker Mountains, so take that as you will.
Yeah.
Dude, that tunnel will be fucking broken, dude.
Yeah. All right, so yeah,
I'm just
Elijah's gonna
adding
go.
it.
I'm going to sort of just stroll across.
Elijah left during your tirade.
Yeah, good. I persistence trusts Elijah, so I'm gonna.
I shall gather my men behind this rock.
And see
Uh,
how
And dip
Elijah
into the
will-
And I
water.
would have Minsk, kind word before I go, if you would.
It seems like you have plenty of words for yourself. I will certainly part what I can, but you do not need any assistance at yelling at these Alvarez fascisti, that is for sure.
All right, so you're not, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to re-roll. So I'm pissed that was my 20.
No, I am saying I will encourage you as much as I can, but you have already got it within you.
All right, cool. All right.
I am really upset you wasted a natural 20 on just yelling
Yeah,
at me.
I hope the Thur's nice to me about this, considering I practiced.
I will be merciful.
All right. So yeah,
And
We'll
I'll
see
let the
based
20
on the
roll.
next.
Yeah.
Okay.
I stroll up and I look up at the guards and I just bark at them. Before they can even call like who's going there, I'm gonna just say, "Open the gates at once! Don't make me wait."
What is this? Oh no. You see that armor? Yep. Okay, open the gate. Open the gate. And then you hear a commotion from inside. It's like, what's the meaning of this? And the gate is opening. And you see this guy is gonna come over.
If it's not opening
It's-
quick enough, I'm going to telekinetically just push it open faster as I get close to it. As if the gate
yeah.
itself is just recoiling from me.
Love can finally be a Sith.
Are you the one in charge here?
I mean, right now,
I want all of your men in the courtyard immediately.
All
That
of us,
includes
sir?
you! And I turn around.
Should I get should I get the commander? Yeah.
Are they here? Are they present currently?
I mean, yes. This seems urgent. I'm gonna go get them. Yes.
As soon as Elijah hears that, he's going to start sneaking back to the party to immediately start getting them.
Yeah. And I look at the ones on the ramparts like, get down here as well. We're not going to have to worry about an ambush for the next 10 minutes. We're already taking care of them.
I see. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. And they'll come down.
Work. I can't believe you didn't see them right under your noses.
And Aerith, grab Arby. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Muster up proper formation. Sloppy, insignificant.
Then
Where's your
you see this
commander?
these two guys go over here and they wake up a couple more.
Yeah.
You can all start moving now.
Right. So
Yep.
I mean, you do
They're-
have to travel at half speed with stuff.
I know,
mean,
but
unless you have a
He's
signal
got plenty
force
of
or
time
something.
while they're getting yelled at.
Yeah.
exactly that's the thing is I'm moving a turn every sentence
I
because
suppose you. I
the
suppose you can
interactions
give us
are
a
happening.
signal.
Yes, sir. And you see they're in they're standing at attention with their weapons. This guy is gonna go. There's in here, like into the wall, and then he's gonna come back out.
I'm just
Yeah.
doing a round of them. Any that are like not at perfect attention, I'm just hitting them until they are. So
Are the gates currently open?
The gates are currently open.
You left it open, yeah.
do just a pass, and as I see the commander come up,
Yeah.
I was like, what does he look like?
He looks like a vampire. He's got Daywalker armor. It's not nearly as fancy as yours was, but it is a vampire. It's like, what is the meaning of this? Who disturbs my slumber?
I am Sir Lucian of the Order of the Broken Sun.
What?
Sir Lucian? Here? What are you doing here?
Had to deal
Sir?
with an issue that you were letting linger in this blasted swamp.
What?
Uh,
My apologies, sir.
It's the kind of
We hadn't
operation you
received
run.
word.
Looking at the assembled troops, Minx across the gate from Aerith is going to kind of like wave it for her for a moment and then bow as he gestures in as if like offering her to take his hand for a dance while
I look
pointing at the enemy.
Yeah, I look at the knight and I like point towards the things like, you filthy, you lowly, get in with the rest of the common rank and file while your superiors talk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
There was a detachment of rebels hiding in your swamp within striking distance, and you have done nothing for a month. I demand to see your reports. What do you know of this area that something could be underneath your nose for so long without you even noticing?
Rebels, sir? I haven't heard anything of any rebels. There wasn't anything in any of the reports. I mean, I have them over here
Competence.
if you want
Show
copies
me
of
at
them, if you want
once.
to look for them.
I need
He's
to
going to
see where
take you
this
over.
broken chain in the intelligence was.
I'm gonna look
He's
at
gonna take over here.
Minx, and I'm gonna like mimic like screaming and covering my ears, and then pointing at me and like a little explosion hand signal.
And then before we go in, I'm going to turn back and it's like, you all stay at attention until you die on your feet for all I care. And I'm going to try and shout that loud enough to be heard by the people outside the gate. As I
I'd
come
say
in.
that's as good a signal as any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, she curtsies at Minx as well because Minx bowed at her.
All right. I think that means it's time to roll some initiative.
No, I'm so bad at it. Okay.
All right,
think we'll
I
try
guess
it
I'll just
around.
do that in my casting on my initiative. I think let me one more sense.
I don't need a good
I mean, you've got plenty of time to prepare, so.
That's not bad.
Well, I don't want to wait for a signal. This thing only lasts a minute. You know, it's kind of a giveaway.
He was saying that he shouted that thing as a signal, and so I'm assuming we get a surprise round.
Yeah. Let's see. So
I
it is
suppose they're just standing on initiative, so they can like
resistance.
just do all that stuff they want, right?
Yeah, and as we're going to,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I guess I'll continue the conversation on my initiative.
Okay. So that puts us at the Alvarez soldiers who are standing at attention. So Minx, you are first up.
It is just a bit of support. I'm trying to look at one of these things is not like the other. Where the hell is it? The thing that I've been doing all along. Why can I not find it all of a sudden? The thing that I've been doing that makes you guys all get your movement growing.
Mantle of
Mantle?
Inspiration?
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, guys. It is bonus. Okay, so on his action, he is going to cast rank 3 heroism to touch Noctum, Aerith. Actually, wait, am I allowed to touch myself?
I believe so.
Okay, so he'll touch all 3 with heroism. And then do the Mantle of Inspiration so that we all get 8 temporary HP and a free move to get in closer if we want. Though he's not going to take it.
Nope.
Okay. I mean, the
I
door is
suppose
open
it's
if you guys want to
daytime.
get in.
Yeah, it's here. Yeah, this spell, Seer.
You
It's
could have
daytime
done
right now.
some
It's
prep
nice
while
and
you were
light.
moving up, like.
Oh yeah, I'm just casting the spell. I want
No,
to
I'm
pretty
saying
sure
to
it doesn't
Minx,
like
if
mess
Minx
with
is
anything.
using his turn for like heroism and stuff, you could have done prep while you were moving up.
Yeah, how long does heroism's like a minute, right?
Yeah. Like, no need to waste your surprise
All
round
right.
on it.
Okay, fair enough.
Do
Well
you have
then,
anything that's just like an AoE? Just blow him to bits. Make them all dance.
Unfortunately,
Shatter?
you wish he had useful stuff like that.
You don't
but
even
no.
have shatter?
They don't even have shatter. No.
Oh my gods. Oy vey.
Just
mean,
wait for it.
He's got
Oh
he's got
no!
thunderclap.
I'm counting on you.
He's got thunderclap, but not the other stuff.
Thunderclap.
Technically, I could move in and hit him, but that puts me right in the path of her spell.
Yeah, probably
So,
not.
yeah. So instead, he's just gonna lean around the corner. He's gonna heroism on everyone, mantle in case Noctum wants to use the movement, and then just try to hit this guy, the main knight, in the head with the javelin.
Okay.
Okay, then I will. Let's see here.
That definitely
I
hits.
cast the spell ahead of time. Then.
That damage though. Ugh.
Yep. Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right, that puts us at Elijah.
Okay. Well, Elijah, just grinning ear to ear because he's been excited to drop a vampire for a while, is going to pop up over the wall because he's standing at the top of it and drop down behind this vampire.
Okay.
This is exactly where he was hoping to be. Oh my god.
14 is a miss.
Okay, well, bonus action with the second sword.
Do you want to use your bardic?
Oh, you do have
yes.
Bardic
Use
Inspiration.
that bardic.
What's the
Is
D6?
Is it?
Is it D6 or D8?
That's a good question. I thought it was D6.
I don't remember it.
Oh no, 1d8.
There you go. An 18 hits.
Nice.
So that is a, let's see, 22 immediately.
Yep, 22 immediately.
Okay. Okay, and then it is his turn, so he's going to take that 2 now.
Quick question. Can you hold a bonus action to attack, or does that have to be main
No,
action?
you need a full action.
Okay. In that case, I am
ready an
going
action.
to disengage.
Didn't you have
Okay.
to? Oh wait, yeah, that was for the first one. Yeah.
Step to there.
Okay.
So he has to hit someone other than me.
So
And
yeah, go ahead.
at the start of his turn, he'll need to make that con save.
Yep. Well, it's his turn next. So you drop down, stab him, and he just goes, "Ugh, what?" And then he needs to make a con save, DC 15. All right, he
Okay.
makes it. So he's just
So
going to take the initial necrotic damage.
Just the initial 2.
Okay. Let's see. And then it is at the start of his turn. You can see he kind of stands up and like shakes it off a little bit, and says, "Intruders, sound the alarm! 2 arms, we're under attack!" And he's going to go up and attack Elijah with his longsword.
Perfectly fine.
So let's see. So he's going to slash and then slash.
Damn.
Yeah, those are both hits.
Okay, and he's not choosing to grab you, so you just take the damage.
Okay, so 10 and 5.
Yep. Okay. So that puts us at Aerith.
I will uncanny dodge that by 10.
Let's see. Aerith is going to just sort of whip around this corner. Throw up her hand. The Lichtenberg scar is gonna light up, and I need all of these folks to make a con save.
Okay. What's the DC?
14. It's not a lot.
Okay. Con save. All right. So this is for the knight. So the knight makes it. Are you using your thing to maximize it?
Yep.
Okay.
Hopping off on a raft.
So that's what? 40?
20. Yep.
Okay.
So
So
you
he
take
takes
20.
20. And then 6 of the troopers.
Do you not get
They're
lightning bolt?
No.
That's a shame.
Let's see. So it looks like 2 of them make it. No, 3 of them.
Mhm.
Okay. So 3 of them are gonna take. So we'll say it's on like this side. So these guys will take the full 40. And then the others will take 20. Okay, and then the bowmen, or the arquebussers, they're gonna do their con. Oh, I should do. So that's 1 failure. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like another 3 succeed and 3 fails. So these guys will take 40.
These guys had some
These
pretty
guys will
serious
take
health.
20. Okay. Anything else?
Oh, I'm gonna step back around that corner.
They all get blasted, and you can see they're all just like and clutching their ears as their ears are bleeding and their noses are bleeding, and they've got big purple bruises all over them. So that puts us at persistence.
I'm gonna turn around and say, "Enough of these mongrels! You deal with him!" And I'm going to walk past Elijah, and I'm going to just like make it look like I'm making a swipe at him, but push him a bit with my telekinesis, to like push him out of the way, and then I'm gonna jaunt forward, just stroll, just
Okay.
like, and I'm going to shout at the men. It's like, "They're attacking from both sides. Make sure they don't flank us. You," and I point towards the people with the guns. "Watch that gate. Make sure that they don't come through that way. The rest of you, form up. I don't want you underground until you're dead." And I'm just gonna
Okay.
bark orders, but not really do much else.
Okay. Elijah, are you resisting the shove, or are you letting him shove you?
Oh, I'm letting him shove me for
Okay,
sure.
you get moved over there. For maybe it'll matter, maybe it won't. Okay.
And I'm
That was persistence.
basically telling the, and if you want me to make a roll for it, I certainly can. I'm basically telling these guys with the guns to waste their turn readying actions to shoot through this gate.
Yeah, I figured that you'd want them to do something like that. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and give me a second, because that's actually a 14, and then I'm going to use my bardic on that. So
21.
21.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, they already believe that you're their officer, and so they're ready to follow you into battle.
Okay.
Like if this was a real scrap, like they'd actually be like fighting for you for real.
Yeah.
So, okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's gonna walk forward, and then I'm going to, let's see. It's 20, 25. That's my action. That's my bonus action. And then I guess I'm gonna come forth, like, yeah, walk further towards Elijah and draw my sword. It's like, "You're not getting out of here, mongrel," and just quote
Okay.
unquote bar his path.
All right. So let's see. So that puts us at Tenelus.
What spell did Minsk
Heroism.
All right.
But my other mantle gave more temporary HP. I don't think it stacks.
It does not. No, his armor of
Yeah.
Agathes will override that.
Did you cast mantle?
Yeah. If you wanted to move forward on your turn, you
Oh,
would have had 1 free movement.
Oh, on my turn. Okay.
No, sorry. I'm on my turn. If you wanted to move, you would have had 30 feet of free movement.
Okay,
if you
because I
wanted
just
to
saw
move
the
forward.
attack, and I'm like,
honestly,
did you decide to attack instead?
You can probably just do. You could have probably just done heroism and saved mantle until we actually want a position. Like, there's no reason.
I'll save
Well,
mantle.
if you mantle, I would have moved in. So.
Okay, all right.
So
I mean,
I'll
yeah.
move here
Yeah.
on my reaction.
Yeah, and you can get in there and not get hit by the shatter.
Yeah.
So yeah, on my prep turn, I cast Shadow of Moil. So I am enveloped by a shadow. I'm heavily obscured, so they have disadvantage to hit me. And I also cast Cloak of Flies, so everything within 5 feet of me takes some poison damage. And now that it's my turn, I'll
Quick,
just,
does the mantle affect the zombies too? Zombie and skeleton?
it does poison damage, and they're immune to poison.
No, the
No, he-
mantle of inspiration.
Man-
My mantle. You know what? Since no one else is in range, it'd be 4. So 1, 2, 3. So 2 of your undead servants can also move up.
Might as well do
Do they have reactions? They must
Yeah.
have reactions,
Yeah.
right?
They're
They get
creatures.
reactions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Okay.
they
Yeah.
couldn't make
Yeah.
opportunity attacks.
Yep. Fair enough. All right.
Do they
So
get to
yeah.
move their whole movement? Or,
Yeah.
That
So have to
blistering.
pick 2 of them.
As long as they don't go further than these spots, they're safe.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Well,
Now
no,
it's your
then it's my turn. Then they'll move. I guess they'll probably have to dash up. So they'll dash up. So I'll use my bonus action to command them to attack. Attack my servants. And this guy will move up. Then me, myself, I'll just like move over here or something like that. Okay. Stuff in the purple is dim light. Doesn't matter too much, I guess. And
Yeah, not for this.
if it was dim light, yeah, so it makes bright light into dim light. And I'm heavily obscured though, which is apparently the key
Yes.
thing. So
Yeah,
it's like
basically
darkness,
means
but
you're
useful.
invisible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, kinda. And then okay. Well, I'm gonna attack twice. And I think I get advantage because I'm obscured. I'm not sure.
You do, yeah. It's basically the same thing as being invisible.
All right, good. I shall attack twice. Let's attack the duder. Right here.
Okay. The 16 will miss, but the 24 will hit.
Okay.
As you stab him in the shoulder, and he goes down on one knee and is like, What's going on? I don't understand."
My skeleton shall fire an arrow at that dude.
Okay.
Boing.
An 18 will bounce off his helmet, or 17 will bounce off his helmet.
Why do they put so much gear on these assholes? All right.
It's like, what was that? Doesn't he also take poison damage from your aura at the end of your
At
turn
the
or
start
something?
of his turn. So
Oh,
maybe I
okay.
should reposition a little bit better. So I can hit 3 people.
Yep.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, what about your other guys? Do they attack?
They had the dash. They're
Oh, okay.
zombies.
Okay. All right, so that's your turn. So then it is the arquebusser's turn. And they're going to say, we'll be glad to be running away from that thing. So he's going to go here. He's
Yeah,
gonna
Hold
and
your
pretend to
basically
ground
go
and
move
this way.
watch the gate.
I'm just a swarm of insects right now, like a black mass swarm surrounded by
So he's
insects.
going to
It's not
go
a
up
great time.
there and look over the wall and look for a target. This guy's going to do the same thing over this way. These guys are going to position themselves, pointing their guns at the gate and readying an action.
All right.
And then this guy is he can get up here, but he can't get any further than that. And this guy is, I guess, going to be waiting at the bottom of the ladder. Okay. Okay, so that was their turn. So then the Alvarez Knight, who is here, is going to swing out at Samuel. Just be like, "No, you will not get us." I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Lots of things are happening. Let's see.
You're under attack. Have some gumption.
Yes. Actually, he's going to use leadership, which is an ability he has. He's just going to say, To arms, men! Fight for your lives! And whenever, yeah, this is just an action he does, I guess. So then whenever somebody who's within 30 feet of him makes an attack roll or saving throw, they get a d4. So we'll go ahead and
Yep.
add an aura.
Yep.
30 feet, circle. I'll make it so you guys can see. All right. A non-hostile creature that he can
that
see
guy.
within 30 feet.
Okay.
It's circle time.
I thought it was the vampire doing that.
Oh no, he's not. He might
Oh,
be
he
in
can be
charge, but he's
confused.
not leadership material.
No, obviously.
Okay, but that is his action.
He's leadership material enough to be leadershiping.
Yeah. So then it is the Alvarez soldiers' turn. So they're gonna finally get their gumption. So do the guys in front of you make a saving throw to avoid the poison damage, or what happens here?
At the start of their turn, they take 4 poison damage as fucking insects are all over their asses, and it's not a fun time.
Okay. Well, this guy that
I
you
wish I could
stab.
link it. I wish I could link it properly.
Oh,
Like
I
if I
posted
like
a
if I
video
just
of what
hit
it looks
this,
like.
it would do that. But if I can link it from my page here, and this is what is it. So it does my charisma bonus.
Okay, so yeah.
So they take
course,
4 poison damage at the start of my turn.
the guy that you stabbed with, I guess the rapier is actually your claw, right?
Yeah, the blade like Wolverine claws out of the front.
So
It's like a rapier blade. So
you stabbed him, and he collapsed to his knees, and then the flies swarm over him, and it's like the Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull when the people fall into that anthill. I don't know if you remember that scene.
Yeah.
But that's basically what's happening to this guy. He's screaming. It's not a good way to go, and he's down.
Screaming in
And the
Russian.
rest
all
of
the
This
fun
them,
guy's
scarabs
flashbacks.
and all the fun centipedes and all the
Yeah.
fun other swamp creatures, they're having
Yeah.
a fun time.
So they're all taking damage. Let's see. They can't see you, which makes it really hard to attack you.
Well, they see the black mass in the center of the swarm
Yeah.
of flies. That is stabbing them.
Yeah. So the guy who's in front of you is going to charge forward with his shield and attack with disadvantage
That is
and miss. He's going to swing out wildly with his spear and also miss.
I
He's
love
just
being
tumbling around in the
obscure. This
darkness.
is pretty great.
The other guy's going to do the same thing. And then 2 spear attacks.
Being
Oof.
attacked by insects isn't great. That 20 will actually hit armor class.
Okay.
Which is a
And I
shame.
believe it's the first number, just the first number, because he's using his spear in one hand. So he manages to.
Attack is always better.
But don't you have armor
he will take
Megathese?
20 damage of cold as he strikes me from my armor.
Okay, so he strikes out, and you see it coming. It's gonna hit you, and you grab it with your claw, and frost creeps up the.
You also take 6 necrotic damage, so it's 26 total.
As
the
Shadow
shadows
Frost
lash out at him and the cold,
Yeah.
everything fun.
They creep up the shaft of his spear.
I lose my thing. God.
Oh no!
They can see me now.
He might be
This is
dying
bullshit.
horribly, but as the life is drained from him and his body is frozen simultaneously, and he'll collapse. But he did manage to make you visible.
Now I'm just a dude surrounded by insects.
Let's see. So this guy is gonna move up here, and these 2 guys are going to attack Samuel. So one of them's gonna shield bash. Does that hit Samuel?
He's a zombie. It hits.
Okay. So he's going to take 5 bludgeoning, and then he needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
He's knocked prone.
All right, he is prone. So then the 2 follow-up spear attacks are going to be with advantage. And it's just the first number.
Well, he's a zombie, so he's still alive.
Yep. And his buddy right next to him is going to go ahead and also attack with his spear 3 times with advantage. So not bothering with the shield bash.
This is the same one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Samuel.
let's do
Looks like Samuel goes down.
7.
Unless you can make.
All right, -7. So we're just going with the average health, right?
Yeah,
So
the 22, I think, is what they have.
The second to last, so I get to do a thing. Let's see here, undead farted. Reduce to 0, con save, and DC plus the damage taken. So is it when I hit 0? So is it so it's a DC 9 or something, I think? Oh, it looks like he fails, so he
Yeah.
fucking dies.
Okay, so that's those two guys.
So the last attack can go somewhere else.
He doesn't have anybody else to attack.
Well, this is a zombie. Or are we looking at somebody else?
Oh, I guess he
can
could
move.
stab the other zombie. Yeah, it was this guy who's felled him.
So he'll take
this is the one
damage.
that knocked him down. And then this guy is gonna get not creative, but he'll take some initiative, and he's gonna go and attack Elijah.
Okay.
And you coming at you can tell he's panicked, but he's also panicked. So he's gonna try and shield bash you.
That hits.
Okay, so you're gonna do that same strength saving throw.
Probably fail it.
All right, and then 2 follow-up spear attacks with advantage. And it's just the first number. The second number is if he did it two-handed, but he's got a shield.
I'll take 16 damage.
All right, and he's bull rushes you with the shield, knocks you to the ground, and it just starts stabbing at you. It's just like it's screaming the whole time.
I'm just gonna
He
watch Elijah die and take control of this fort. Apparently,
gets a D4 to his attacks because of the knight, so that 12 might actually. What is your armor class?
No, 17.
Okay, so there's no way that 12 can hit you even with the
No.
D4. Okay, so that was their turn. So that puts us at Minx.
Yeah, this is not looking great. However,
Oh, I forgot. So let's see here, 1 second. Minx, you can do your turn.
okay. He's gonna step out and mock the 2 of these guys.
Okay, which 2 are you mocking?
I'm gonna go with the 2 guys up here, the basic soldiers.
Okay, so we need 2 wisdom saving throws. Actually somewhat wise, but not that wise. Okay, they're each gonna get mocked. And what are you saying?
Your people are inferior because you rely on necromantic energy. You are people being crushed by the boot of your own oppression. How do you stand on your own head?
Uh,
well, that's a good question. How do you stand? It was kind of like pull yourself up by your bootstraps, I think.
And that's what he's going for.
so whose soul are you stealing?
So that guy that hit me, and I killed him, he's
Yeah.
gonna become a ghost.
Okay.
So he's gonna turn to fucking. She's gonna freeze and shatter, and he's gonna be a ghost. I'm looking for a token.
Just the body is going to freeze, break away, and just the outline of his soul is going to be left where it once was.
Okay. One quick thing about that. You said you're turning this one into a ghost?
The one that hit me, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that hit you. The ghost would have gotten an opportunity to attack the one that came and attacked me.
Ooh.
That's true.
Ooh. Spooky metagaming.
What's how many hit points does the Spectre have? Is it?
Well, let's see here. A Spectre has 22, but he's also buffed by me. He gets 3 temp. Let's see here. Gains 3 temp. Okay, this says 3. I'll have to look at the details later. So he has 25 HP.
Okay. And then we can make it so everybody can see his health bar now.
And we'll make him blue. Perfect. All right, you found a token for me.
Yep.
All right, I guess he'll make an opportunity attack. He gets +4 to this.
Okay.
I think it's like my charisma bonus.
Okay.
Let's see here. Look at the details. Oh wait, +4 to attack rolls. Okay, that's the attack rolls. All right.
Okay, so it's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, so he gets +8 to attack.
Okay.
He doesn't get any plus damage.
So 21 will hit. So it's 13 necrotic damage, and then what is the spell save? What is the save for?
The save is from life drain, and that's if he loses HP.
Oh, so that's the. So he's fine, but he still takes damage. So you see,
Yeah, I
you
don't think it's
see
something to worry about too much
the
right now.
specter reaches out his hand, and it's like, Rodrigo, help!
I'm fucking dying, man.
I think I died,
Fucking
and
dead.
not the way that I was hoping to. Uh,
Did
and
Jacques not come with us? Like,
I guess
He's
he's guarding the boat.
oh sure, all right.
He's like, sorry guys, my throat's feeling not so good today, so I'm just gonna let you handle this.
Oh, it's gonna feel a lot worse.
he came down with a noctum fever.
Yeah. The swamp's notoriously unhealthy.
See all these
Uh,
bugs? I'm not feeling good either.
Let's see. So Minx mocked some people. So that puts it us at Elijah's turn.
Okay. Well, Elijah's gonna stand up and step over.
There is a wall there, I think. It's hard to tell, but I think there is a wall. But you can
How
step
tall
up
is
the
it?
wall.
Funnily enough, the soldier is blocking the doorway.
How tall is the wall?
Like 10 feet.
Yep. 5, 10. I'm 5 feet down the other side of the wall.
Okay. Are you disengaging?
Nope.
Oh, okay. They're gonna take opportunity attacks against you then.
Well, one of them is. I don't. I'm trying never to get out of his zone.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to stay.
So just a
threatened by him.
stormtrooper then.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna miss.
Cool. And then I'm gonna take my attack.
We don't want to worry about the Spectre's initiative, right? He can just go after me or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
26 will stab him to death.
Awesome. As he dies, you're gonna hear wails from the grave as he passes. And
I'm
that
being
one there
fucking stabbed.
is gonna take 5 damage.
Ouch. Oh no. All my buddies are dying around me. I think I might be next.
Hopefully the bugs finish him off. We just mark
Terrible
off
way to
the-
go.
He definitely looks like he's on his last legs.
And then 5, 10, 15,
How many
20,
people will bugs kill?
35 feet. Dash. Out to Minx. And look at Minx go, hey, can I get a patch? I'll go right back in, but I need a little assistance, please.
Dad, just give me a moment.
There you go. There's my turn. That's why I didn't disengage. I wanted to get to the healing.
Okay, so I think that was all your actions, right?
Yes, that's action bonus to everything I've got.
All right, so now it is the
And I'm
stormtrooper's
undercover.
turn. He's gonna say, let's see.
As I'm running away, I just look at persistence. Good luck.
Don't hit me while I'm not covered in shadows. That's rude.
Well, he's gonna have to dash.
Good.
So he's gonna he's gonna start his movement and go here. So he's gonna provoke from persistence if he wants to take it.
No, I'm still.
Okay.
I'm playing a role here, dude.
So he's going to dash over to the accursed. I guess he can go around. I guess he doesn't even need to do that. He can just get over here. Just be like, confounded abomination, have at thee. Okay. So that puts us at Aerith.
Right. Wow. Sorry. How can I see through the swarm of bugs?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
How's this man looking?
He looks like he's bloodied.
Right. I'm gonna walk into Bugland. Gross.
Oh, well,
Mine's
the
over here,
Bugland
don't worry.
is just this green.
It's concentrated in this area.
What is this land?
The yellow is leadership land.
Leadership land. All right. Well, I'm less afraid of leadership land than I am gross bug town. So
Yeah, it's a friendly buff rather than a friendly debuff,
But you're not friendly.
or unfriendly buff rather.
that's totally fine. He looks bloody. He's already taken so much damage. Oh, beans. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna try to like grab him by the throat and cast inflict wounds.
Okay. A
Don't make her
13.
hit harder.
So you reach out with your hand to grab him, and he's gonna deflect it with his shield, and it's like, "Not today, witch."
Well, which I wasn't on your wife. I can't finish that quote. But all right. I sigh.
I want to see
I
you
hate
choke
this
this
place.
guy to death. I'm so disappointed. Minx, please make her hit harder.
I also kind of wanted to see me choke this man to death.
Yeah, that's unfortunately why inflict wounds is not particularly great in
Yeah.
general.
But it looks cool.
It
That's
does look
okay, though.
cool. So anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, I'm here now, though.
Okay.
What's up?
Persistence, what are you doing? Your cover is still intact,
Yep.
I believe.
As
So
she goes to choke him, I am going to try and make to do by the throat at the same time. And I will roll a deception for this. So
okay.
that is a 12.
Would it be with advantage since I'm? Well, I wouldn't know you're doing a deception. So.
I would give you advantage for the cover.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
14. Yeah. And so he has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. He's okay at that, but maybe not that okay.
He is restrained.
Okay, so you go out to reach him.
He's grappled and restrained until the grapple ends. Escape
Okay.
DC 15.
So you reach out to touch him, but before you can, he deflects your hand with his shield, but then he lifts up off the ground anyway, and he starts making choking noises, just like, "Bark." Not today,
To
witch.
keep my hand there, because I've had enough interactions with persistence. Could I leave my hand there to make it look like I'm
Just leave it
choking him?
outstretched?
Yeah.
Hater.
You can pose if you want, sure. Posing is a
Yeah.
free action.
Nice.
Okay. Then I'm going to turn back to the soldiers on the ramparts. I'm going to be, watch for tree lines. 2 of the blessed can take care of these mongrels. Make sure that we don't get flanked. And I'm just going to stride forward. And I already used my action for by the throat. So
Yeah.
I can't. But I'm just going to, like, my fighting style is literally lies. I'm going to try to make it look like I'm striking out at Aerith and, like, missing.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stab you,
Just
witch.
continue.
Stabs
Yeah,
you.
just continue.
So you swing your sword, and she's got this guy by the throat with her right hand, and she puts her left hand out at you and stops your sword midair, or at least that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
With her telekinetic powers.
Sure. Her telekinetic powers, yes. All right. So yeah, so that's I order the guys on the ramparts to not to just be useless, and then I stride
Okay.
forward to do that.
All right.
As is out in the fields, kill him.
By gods, I'll find a way to tank with any build.
I mean, this is a pretty interesting tanking style. Like, just
It
like
is.
literally just deceiving half the enemy force into not fighting until you're ready to kill them.
Yep.
I mean, that's a good tanking style, man.
Is
Yeah.
hey, it's the whole joke when Raph started. It's like bears soak all the hits, paladins and warriors block them with the shield, Death Knights move out of the fucking way. So.
Okay. Anything else?
But no, I don't think I have anything that I could count as that for. So.
Okay. So let's see. So that puts us at 10 Tenelith.
As a bonus action, I shall Hexblade's Curse upon the vampire. All the fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's like, where is Wraith? And I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
I don't have advantage anymore. I guess, you know what? I think having advantage and them having disadvantage to hit me is worth a spell. So I'm gonna cast that again.
Okay.
As fucking shadows are gonna pour out of me, and so I don't get hit.
Okay.
More spells. No, yeah. If he hits me, that's how much damage he takes.
Okay.
All right. Action, bonus action. I guess I gotta tell a million dudes what to do now. Okay, that's right.
Well, you've only got 2
All right.
now. It
I
took
got
care
3.
of 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. You
Zombie's
down
gonna
1, but up 1.
slam jam on the dude being choked. Does he get advantage? He's
Oh, he
grappled or
gets
something?
advantage. He's
Yeah, he
restrained.
gets advantage. Yeah.
Slam jam.
Come
He's
on
kind of
in.
like
Skeleton is gonna step out of cover, and he's going to arrow jam.
arrow jam.
Fuck.
Nope.
He gets advantage. There you go.
There you
There
go.
it goes.
Hey.
So
Mamma
6.
mia.
He's gonna step back into cover. And now the Spectre is like, man, I don't know enough about vampires if they take necrotic damage or not. So we'll have to find out. He'll go in a flanking position, so he get an advantage.
Okay.
I've dealt necrotic damage to
Yeah,
Mori.
he's
You would have seen that.
18 to attack.
an 18 will hit him. He appears to be resistant to necrotic damage, being a vampire.
Well, can he take the 14? Because I like that. Wait, did I hit it like 3 times? Oh, but it's not an 18. Fuck, it's a 16.
Oh,
The numbers got
okay.
out of control.
Isn't it plus
looks like he
4?
just missed us. Oh, plus 4.
Yeah, plus 4.
Okay, 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that first one. So we'll take the 9.
Well, yeah, I'll take the 9.
All right. So that is going to be, and then he needs to make a con save.
Pretty easy to make.
All right.
Wow.
So he does not. His maximum hit point total does not get reduced, which actually could be important, considering that he is a vampire. Anything else?
That's my dudes, and I cast spells, so I am here.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll turn on my aura again.
Yeah.
Also, just
Yeah,
a
that's me.
reminder, with him being a vampire, any damage I deal him, he still cannot heal.
Right.
From my damage, he cannot heal anything I
Right,
deal
because
to
of the
him.
wounding short sword.
Yes.
Since our paladin's not here, we have to make do.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. You'll see the light soon.
Let's see. So his, can you go back and count up how much damage you did to him?
I believe it's 22.
22.
24 total. 24 total.
Okay.
Because
Well,
the
it was
12,
2.
10, and then yeah,
Was
he
it?
still took that 2 damage. He just doesn't continue taking damage.
Yeah, but it was necrotic, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
12 of that was necrotic.
Oh,
I feel undead things are gonna be pretty resistant.
and when the skeleton hit the knight, my by the throat also puts a seal on him. So he took an additional 5 damage.
Okay. He starts burning as well as being grabbed.
By ghost.
Okay. All right. So then it is the arquebuser's turn. So they are going to. These guys are going to kind of like fill out on the rampart, and this guy is going to dash up, following orders.
Such good soldiers. We should have to recruit them.
Good soldiers follow orders. So it's 10. Yeah, so you can get like to there. Yeah, they can fill out here, and they're all gonna like, they've got their guns pointed at the woods. They're scanning. They're looking for that ambush. And then that's their turn. So next is the Alvarez Knight, who is grappled and restrained, and it is a strength check or strength saving throw.
So here's the weird thing: the saving throw initially is wisdom, and he's grappled by my telekinetic thing. So, but it is a grapple, so I'm not sure if you want to roll specific if he has to make a wisdom save. The escape DC is 15. Rules as written, I'm pretty sure escaping from a grapple is always a strength, but it's a telekinetic grapple, so that's up to you.
Well,
I'm gonna
if
say
the DC, I think it's a strength DC to escape, right? So it's a strength to escape.
generally.
Or is it wisdom to escape? Is he just strangling in his mind?
It does not specify.
Yeah. Yeah, escaping a grapple is normally an athletics or acrobatics check.
Very
It
few
does use the
mental
word
grapples.
grapple quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe.
but I think it makes sense. So
I'm
gonna
fine
roll.
with either, so
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for. I mean, he's not proficient with athletics or anything like that. I'm gonna rule that it is wisdom. It's gonna be. He just repeats the save basically.
okay.
As he struggles against it.
Yeah, just make this like a normal spell. Don't make it weird.
Yeah. Okay. So he does manage to break out. And fall to the ground to his knees, but that would be his action. So he is now on the ground. He's no longer grappled or restrained, but he has broken out. And he looks up at you, Persistence. He says, "Let's do this, sir." And stands up.
Yeah.
All right. So next up are the Alvarez soldiers. So the one who is next to Tenellis just gets swarmed by beetles and dies.
It's two people by bugs.
What a terrible way to go.
Yeah.
Ah!
He deserved it.
Did he? These
Yeah.
guys are just conscripts.
Yeah.
So let's see. So then these guys are going to file around. This guy is going to flank for persistence.
Okay. So here's the fun thing. I'm gonna make another. Okay. I'm going to make. Can I make it look like I'm swiping at Aerith while he triggers my opportunity attack?
I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna have them roll their an insight versus that, and then the other guy. Nope. Okay. The arquebussers are all looking the other way, so that would just be. Oh wait, but the stormtroopers within the darkness of the shadow of Moyle, so he can't see you anyway.
He has
Okay.
disadvantage. It's
No,
like
he can't see at all, right? Because he's in darkness.
It's heavily obscured.
I am heavily obscured. The purple area is lightly obscured. So it's dim light right now. If it was dim, it would be darkness. So he has disadvantage on wisdom perceptions.
Dim light, 10 feet view into darkness, and bright light into dim light. Okay, so it's just dim light. So you are obscured.
Yeah, I'm the center
Okay.
mass. It's hard to see me, but everything around me is dim.
Okay, so he has disadvantage. So we'll give him disadvantage and make him roll again. I think that's fair. Okay, so he is too busy fighting Count Noctum to notice your swing. So that's a 13. So that is going to miss.
All that for a miss. Oh well, it would have been cool.
It would have been cool. So he's going to move around to flank Aerith. This guy is going to move around to flank Tenellis. And then the guy next to Tenellis is going to attack with straight roll because he's got flanking. He's going to miss with his shield bash.
He has disadvantage, by the way.
Yeah, he's got advantage from flanking though.
Okay.
Right? So
19 misses
cancels
though,
out.
so that's good.
Okay.
The chaotic melee.
And then Aerith, you're getting attacked from behind. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to rule he just does a straight roll. Like he thinks he's attacking with advantage, but he just gets a straight roll.
Okay.
Because the whole thing is Aerith is not paying attention to me, because that's what flanking usually means, is you're trying to pay attention to both.
So he's going to attempt to shield bash you and miss. And he's going to attempt to stab you and attempt to stab you.
Ugh.
So it's just the 9 of the first half, because it's the second number is if he was wielding it in 2 hands.
As he strikes out, I'm gonna use my reaction to activate Wrath of the Storm. I'm gonna like scream in his face, and as I scream, lightning shoots from my hand, and I need him to make a Dex saving throw.
Okay.
DC
Oof.
14.
Well, he got a 12.
And so he takes 9 points of lightning damage. Suck it. I take 9, you take 9.
Oof. Shocking.
And
And
she hisses, "You want to see a witch? I'll show you a witch."
Hey, that was that other guy. Don't involve me with this. I'm just gonna stab you, okay, lady?
You know, that's fair.
I'm not a
Yeah,
misogynist. I'm just a murderer.
Thank you.
that's
I might
Oh.
be a servant of a fascistic regime, but I'm not a misogynist.
I don't disrespect women. I just stab them.
Yeah, right. Like
Gender
I don't
equality,
hate.
man.
Yeah, I don't hate you because you're a woman. I hate you because you're misogynist. You're mixed race.
I hate you because you're blue.
Ooh.
Yeah, for
Ooh.
reasonable reasons.
And also,
Come
you
on.
practice you practice witchcraft. Let's be honest here.
That's that
You
too.
know
I
what?
mean,
I appreciate it, I guess. I think. Ooh.
I'm progressive for the society that I live in. You know,
I
the
will give you a small round of applause for
the
this.
the Overton window is pretty far to the right in here, in case you hadn't noticed. Not that it's gonna matter for you very much longer anyway, because you're gonna die. I hope. You know, I hope you don't hold that against me. That I hope you die, because if you don't die, then I'm gonna die, and
Guy
I'd
wears
rather
a
not
fedora.
happen.
This is going on forever.
Yeah, I'm rambling. This rambling is what's actually doing the critical damage to you.
You should surrender while you're rambling, dude. You're too busy.
While he's doing that, is it Ming's turn?
Yeah.
All right. He is going to slap Elijah on the back
Appreciate
for a
it.
heal. Do I? I've been doing like the double vicious mockery. I can still just use a regular bonus action to just single vicious mockery. With
you just
right?
get a
Yeah.
you can just
So unfortunately, there is something to consider with the bonus action casting rules.
that is an issue. Yeah.
Because if you cast a spell as a bonus action, regardless of what it is, the rules of spellcasting say that you can only cast as your action cantrips with a casting time of 1 action. So you can vicious mockery and make like a weapon attack, but you can't vicious mockery and cure wounds in the same turn. At least not with casting one of them as a bonus action. If you action surged, then you could do it because you would have 2 actions.
It's very sloppy, but that's how it is.
Yeah,
That is annoying.
it is. Yeah.
Well, what other? Let me take a look. You know what? I'll use this turn to Mantle of Majesty.
Okay.
Yeah. So from now on all of his turns, if I feel like it, I can bonus action command people.
Oh, okay.
After this point.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, Elijah, you have been healed a little bit.
Okay, well,
19's not terrible.
19's not bad at
19's
all.
pretty good, yeah.
19 is more than enough to run around and get back in the fight. So we're gonna go eliminate another little Alvarez soldier. Oof. Oh,
Good
you're
advantage.
flanking, yeah. So roll the d20 again.
Oh,
Not like that.
man.
You aren't.
yeah, 12 to hit. Okay, well,
Yeah, a 12's not gonna hit. Not gonna do it.
okay, well, we're gonna bonus action use the other weapon then.
Okay. 22 will hit.
Cool.
For 16. So you come up behind him and you. What are you doing to stab? Where are you stabbing him?
Back of his left knee.
Left knee. He's like, ah, my knee. Now I'll never be an adventurer.
I don't want to let
Okay.
this one live. He's just
He's-
really sad.
He looks like he's on his last leg.
Ah,
You
boy.
need survivors.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Which I'm guessing this target looks the most damaged next
Uh,
out of everybody.
We probably
Out
want to
of
take
every-
out the knight first, just saying. The knight's giving the rest of them bonuses.
the knight definitely does look more worse off than this guy.
Okay. He's as Whales of the Grave activates again. He's gonna take 8 necrotic damage.
Ah, ouch. The whales.
Whales from the Grave is great. Anytime I deal sneak attack damage, if I have action or uses of it left.
Yeah. So the whales are gonna. You see him clutch his already bleeding ears and just be like, I'm gonna definitely go deaf after this. Okay. So then it is the Imperial Stormtrooper's turn. And let's see. So he is currently standing next to Mr. Noctum here.
He takes
He's
some
going
bug damage
to-
if he isn't immune.
He is not immune. So he takes 4, right?
Or normal.
Okay. 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 Yep. He takes a 4 damage. I noted that, and then he's going to take some attacks against you. So he's going to.
I hope I don't lose my Shadow of Moil on the first hit. Alright, that's a
Looks
miss.
like he's going to miss, and then miss again.
It's holding
like-
up, man. Whew.
So it just is like, nope, you get back.
Cutting into
Uh,
this maelstrom of buggies.
Yep.
Can't hit me.
Disgusting creature. Will lay you low. Aerith. You see, there's 2 guys next to you, both of whom are on their knees and bleeding profusely from numerous wounds.
Otherwise, it's just a regular Tuesday.
All right. I am. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna. This man said This man. We had this weird rambling conversation. So I'm gonna bring out my warhammer, and I'm gonna bring it down on this man's dome piece.
The Rambler.
Okay. Non-lethally or lethally?
I mean, we have these 5 schmucks.
That's true.
She did
Yeah.
not appreciate the conversation.
Okay.
No, I did. In so much that he said, "I'm just trying to stab you."
I'm just doing my job, ma'am.
And so she's just
Only
like,
following
respect.
orders. That'll hold up in court.
I mean, in our courts, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it quick, hopefully.
Okay.
Oh, so he doesn't have to die to bugs, of course.
A 25 will hit. And he goes down. As you just like bring it around in a wide swing and just crashes into the side of his head, and his eyes roll up into his head and he falls over.
And she's gonna to keep up appearances, she's gonna whip around to Persistence and like do like that feral like growl at him. And she's like, "You're next, Alvarez Scott." That's not my voice, but like she
You're
screeches at you.
How do I do angry Scottish or Irish? I don't know.
No, I know how to do angry Scottish, but I'm so sleepy.
Imagine it in your mind balance.
Okay. So that puts us at Persistence.
Okay. So, in Persistence's reading, would he have known if higher level vampires, like around the level that are allowed to wear this armor, have transitioned to holy powers yet? Because
Or
I
would
want
Elijah
to, I want to
Yeah,
try and bluff my ASMR Scourge thing as a holy, like, paladin thing that I'm doing.
Give me like a history check.
I have history
then-
or religion. I'm proficient in religion.
Yeah, you can do religion if you want. And then is any of the books that I gave you relevant to this?
Yeah, there's
And Elijah would have talked to him about it too.
Blood
so
and
he might have advantage.
Bloodlines, the Conquest of Elenda. Like, the Conquest of Elenda would probably...
Okay. I'll go ahead and give you advantage.
Alright, cool.
So go ahead and re-roll it.
You
I mean,
have too much
don't.
stuff going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I don't know.
You-
Alright, I'm gonna...
You're not sure. Yeah.
Alright,
It's possible. Yeah.
I'm going to, as she snarls at me, I'm gonna shout at her, "Don't bark at me, you mangy mutt! I will cleanse you with the light of the truly righteous," and I'm gonna activate it.
Okay.
Uh,
You start glowing like a light bulb.
yep, I don't know if you want me to roll deception for that, but...
Uh,
I mean, it's gonna hurt her,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's fine. I think it's fine.
Okay. And it's also gonna hurt the other guy, so...
Yeah.
and
fine.
it's the end of my turn?
Okay.
At the end of each of my turns. Yep. So equal to half my level, so they take 3 and I take 1.
Okay.
Beep.
And the zombie also takes 3.
Yep. Alright.
It's like, that's bright. I didn't realize you were that advanced.
I am a knight of the broken sun. Do not doubt my power. I will cleanse this keep of this filth.
Yeah.
By myself if necessary. And I just kind of, my helmet glares down at him.
Okay. Well, that's going on. Tentalis, what are you doing?
Dabbing.
Yeah, that's on brand.
Who are you stabbing?
Oh, I thought you said dabbing.
I also heard dabbing, which is why I was laughing. We just look over at Tentalis' full dab.
The problem is they can't see me dab, but I will dab
Just a
before
shadow.
I
shadow.
Shadow dab.
He takes an extra 6 damage if they both hit.
Yeah. Who are you attacking?
Then vampire.
The vampire. Okay. And is the extra 6 damage necrotic?
Just bonus damage.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it
just
just adds on to the
Okay.
piercing.
Okay, so that is 1723.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's just
Here.
piercing damage. So
All right. So let's see. So that's you.
oh, I do have to do all my minions. So
Yep.
let's see here. I'll command my shade to go over here, and he is going to attack the dude, who is probably less resistant, and he'll get flanking from the zombie.
18 will hit.
All right, he caresses him, begging for help from his friend.
No, help. I don't have a body anymore. Give me yours. Shut up.
Shut up, demon! And then the zombie will
Uh,
attack him.
Okay, a 15 will miss. And
Damn
he
it.
does not take the life drain, so.
And Skeleton's gonna shoot him too. Why not? Oh, he doesn't get advantage. Fuck. He misses. Only the
Okay.
specter's in use here, because he
Alright.
gets bonuses to attack. Oh, well, I didn't expect any of my minions to be helpful. They just exist.
I don't know. Frederick was MVP last time, though. He's out here doing his best.
Yeah, he's trying.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, so the arquebuser, the last one's going to get into place with his arquebus. Them actually onto the wall. They've all got their arquebuses at the ready.
How
And-
high are the walls?
I think I said. I think the walls are like 20 feet up.
All right, that's not.
Yeah,
enough
20 feet up.
That's not enough to kill somebody if I telepathically push them over the edge.
No.
Yeah, that's a shame.
They'll be locked out though, and it'll definitely help sell the illusion that they're under attack from that direction.
But it will also make it more likely for one to get away unless Elijah wants to play hunt down.
Yeah. Okay, so then it is the knight's turn.
Well, this
And it
is where
says-
Jack has really won. He's hiding in the woods.
Oh, could we have told
Yeah, he-
Jacques to make sure that nobody gets away from the other side?
Sure, that actually
Retroactively,
makes
sure.
sense.
Yeah,
Because I mean, your
that's
original plan was to have the somebody attacking from the woods. So he's actually just gonna be like out here, just be like, and
Pretending to be
they're gonna
100 dudes.
just every now and then
he's-
he's gonna rustle a bush. Just like
he's gonna peek out. He's gonna peek out from behind the trees, to be like, "Hi guys, I'm the distraction,"
Shoot me.
and they're
Get
all
my
gonna take pot shots at him, and then he's
See
gonna
some
duck
people
back
with
behind the
these ghost
tree.
hats.
It's like it's here. They're under attack
We-
from this
we
direction.
gave him a bow.
Well, hold him off,
He
sir.
goes to shoot it and it falls like halfway towards the wall. It's like,
It's like,
ah!
hold him off.
He shoots the bow flies out, and he keeps the arrow.
He says, hold him off. We'll keep him. Hold him off, sir. You fight off those guys. Yeah. Anyway, so that's them. They're shouting about how they're under attack from that direction.
Yay. Sells the illusion.
Yep. Let's see. So the knight is going to look around and assess what's happening, and he's just going to be like, I'm going to be providing my leadership from the rear, and he's going to take the disengage action and move over here.
Oh,
You've got it, sirs. You said you could handle it, so here you are.
Man, if he didn't disengage, I would have commissar'd the shit out of him.
I know you would have, but and if
it
if
makes
it was
sense
just
though, Aerith is also there, and so is the zombie.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
makes sense.
this is a zombie
So-
barbarian named Doug. He's fearsome. He hasn't landed a hit.
Let me see. Make another deception check for me.
Me? All right.
Oh, never mind.
Don't bother.
Yeah.
So, well, here.
I might. You never know. Fuck off. The worst part is that I didn't train deception. So,
That's incredible.
yeah. Because he's probably not used to doing that sort of thing. Like, that's not usually his role.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So the remaining singular Alvarez soldier is going to take 4 damage, right?
From the bugs.
From the aura, from the bugs.
Huh? What is that?
The soldier next to you
He's going to be eaten by bugs.
died?
he's getting eaten by bugs, but
Okay.
he's not dead yet.
I thought you
but
said
he's
like half damage or something. That's what's going on.
No, he takes it's 4 damage, right?
My charisma
Okay.
modifier.
And he's gonna look around and say, "I'm also going to be helping from the back," and he's going to disengage and move over next to his buddy.
I do enjoy not being flanked.
And the stormtrooper is gonna shout at them, "Cowards, get back in here! Kill these fools!" So that's gonna put us at Minx's turn.
All right. I was wondering if I could do a ventriloquy act with these vicious mockeries, but no, I'll work on that later. He's just going to try and mock the knight and his soldier.
Okay. For running away.
Mhm.
Running away, are you? Okay. So we'll do the soldier first. Wisdom fails. So he's going to take the 6 psychic damage. he's just like, ugh. I mean, what are you calling them? Are you just calling them cowards?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it turns out, and the Alvarez Knight is simply like, no, the only honorable way out is to die. And he's gonna stab himself and die.
What?
Succumb to his wounds.
Seems a
You're
little
gonna kill my
fucking
buck.
dramatic.
Such is the fate of those who oppress the proletariat.
I'm feeling pretty oppressed, says the one remaining soldier.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Yeah.
You
And we
surrender, you don't have to be oppressed anymore.
Hmm. So puts this at Elijah.
Absolutely, it does. Well, I really like getting sneak attack, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's a ghost. You can go right through him.
35 feet.
Yeah.
You feel a little cold, but you can go right through him.
You also like
Uh,
these are just corpses on the ground. Like
Yeah.
you can
And see, this isn't Blood Bowl. You can go right over him.
21 to hit.
Ouch. 21 will hit. That is 13, and then the 15 is necrotic.
The
Or
15
no,
is
that's
necrotic.
no, that's your sneak attack, isn't it? The 4 is necrotic.
The 4 is necrotic. Yeah.
The 4 is
Yeah,
necrotic.
so
Yeah,
it's
the 15 is
28
sneak attack.
regular damage. And then 4 necrotic. And his maximum hit points goes down by 28. No,
Yep.
by 30.
Yeah, because he's going to take that 4 at the beginning of his turn no matter what. So
Yeah.
the 2.
Yeah.
It's just whether he continues taking it or not. It's going to be the big thing. So we're looking at 2d6. This guy here is going to take 4 necrotic.
Okay. You see, he clutches his ears and collapses. It's like,
Awesome. And then because we can, I'm actually going to bonus attack and use my short sword. Just really try to drop this guy. Take another 7.
confounded assassin. It collapses.
Nice.
And crumbles to dust inside his armor.
Okay.
'Cause I think that's what happens when you die and can't regenerate. So
Just gonna turn and look at the guys on the wall. Start spinning my swords. That's my turn.
okay. So that puts us at the stormtrooper who is dead, and then Aerith.
It's just the people on the wall.
Yep, and they all have their backs to you.
I forgot we were in direct sunlight, so I was preparing to when he got misted. step up to him. But...
He's also a vampire spawn, so he doesn't get to mist.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, he's not high enough rank to be
Cool.
able to do that.
Cool.
Also, ironically, I think the shadow of Moyle would actually protect him if he was.
Oh, for 10 feet.
Yeah.
I'm free.
Well, he'd just be a little cloud and he just like poot out, right? Like the cartoon sound effects.
I'm actually gonna whisper to Persistence since we're out of earshot. How do we want to play this one?
Kill the rest, except for one.
Okay.
You go left. I'll swipe right.
Tinder up in here. All right, I'm gonna head this way.
Oh, I don't do Tinder.
Crack me up. Is there a way? Where is the way to get up to the battlements?
The ladder
Stairs.
is right here. Yeah.
Okay,
The
I was
stairs.
just making sure I could. I was unsure of what I was looking at. Yeah, why
I
not?
was. I was a little hasty in getting the map, so.
I'm gonna full sprint
And I'm going
to the
to.
That's
left.
good enough.
Yep, going to
It's a castle.
just bluff swipe opportunity attack at her as she goes.
None of them are paying attention.
We could have high-fived and they wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah,
I am in character.
they're all taking pot
I don't
shots at
usually
Jacques.
get to do this. Usually I'm the muscle, but okay.
Okay, so full sprint to get there, and then any bonus actions or anything?
Just because I'm now in my least favorite place, I am going to Shield of Faith myself.
Okay, good option.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, they've been using that ability, so that's gone. That's actually even better. Okay. So persistence. What are you doing?
I'm going to shout, get back here, mongrel, and chase after her. As a bonus action, I'm going to telekinetic push this guy off the wall behind the gate.
Okay. That's a strength save.
Strength save. Yep.
Okay, he's not great at those.
So he falls 20 feet down behind the gate.
Okay. Ah, I'm hit.
Don't let them get near. And then I'm going to hold my action to when more people are within melee weapon or just weapon range of the enemies. I believe. What can I do? No, not Infernal Surge. I'm going to hold my action to invoke Authority Devastator, and the condition is within when 4 of my allies are within weapon attack range of the Archivist people. And it'll basically be, I will do that, and they can use their reaction to make a weapon attack. So.
Okay.
I just realized
All
my
right, so
shadow
you're ready?
oil is very important because specters have sunlight sensitivity.
So you are preparing to betray these men who trusted you, who fought for you. They shot at the trees for you.
Man, it's almost like I'm a knight of hell.
It's almost like you're a knight of hell. It's just too perfect. It's true.
Didn't you push this man off this side?
I don't want them to get away, so I don't want to push them out of the castle.
Yeah, so this gate is currently closed.
Yeah,
The
that
one
gate
that's
is
over
locked,
here.
and that's why I pushed this guy down onto the ground.
Yep. Okay, so that puts us at Teneless.
I guess I can. That's a ladder, right?
It is a ladder. It's 10 feet of movement to go up it.
Well, we can just walk up on this guy, I guess. Let's see. Actually, I wonder.
Oh, and I take 1 damage from my aura, which is kind of fucking useless at this point, but oh well.
Spectre's fast. So there's like a ladder to get up there, right? So I can get to the base of the ladder. And I guess I could dash up the ladder. I suppose it's like 20 feet, right?
Yep.
I guess I can. Yeah, I can get like a little bit before him. Actually, then again, I'm Warlock. Back here somewhere, I'm gonna throw some of those Eldritch Blast things.
Okay.
I have a range attack. That's crazy.
The 17 will hit.
Okay.
So let's see.
Take a little bit of force damage.
He just like wings past him, and he turns around and sees you coming for him. He's like, ah!
The ghost will come for him faster because he goes 50 feet.
No, Lopez.
I'm so cold.
And full of bugs.
Okay, well, he's gonna do quick attacky.
17 will hit. And then con. All right, he's not life drained. Not that it really matters, because he's not going to be getting healed anytime soon.
Also, like this thing's life drain doesn't make him into a ghost, so it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not Wraith. I'm the Wraith. Yes. Shoot an arrow at him too.
17 will also hit.
The zombie will dash at the guy on the ground to make him scared.
Okay.
It's a zombie movie, except there's only one zombie. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. So it is their turn now. So let's see. The two guys down at the bottom are going to. Let's see. I think the one at the very bottom is going to continue taking pot shots at Jacques, and just Jacques just kind of like dodging or hiding behind trees and stuff. Exactly. Yes. The other one though is going to turn and start shooting at Aerith to try and help out his buddy. So he's going to get 2 attacks with his arquebus.
Both
So a 10 and
misses.
a 19. The power of Keelandi protects you. The guy next to you is going to drop his arquebus and draw his short sword and try to attack you twice. Or no, he can only attack once with his short sword. He's really screwed.
Miss.
He's just like, he's got it. He's kind of like, you can see he's trembling. He's like half-heartedly thrusting it at you. It's like, get away, get away. Let's see. The guy on the ground is gonna stand up to a firing position and fire at Doug twice. It looks like he hits him twice.
Yep.
You know what's
Oh.
funny? I think that means he has 1 hit point left.
Oh, he has
If he
less
was
than
at
one
full.
hit. He has
Okay.
less than one. Oh, that didn't roll a thing. Fucking piece of shit. Looks like he survives it though. So he's at 1
Okay.
anyways.
Yeah. But at the beginning of Persistence's turn, he's
End
going
of
to
my
take
turn.
1 rated at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can move out.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, I
So
might
you don't
not,
just
but-
automatically kill the zombie.
No, not if I don't want to.
Yeah.
I have
So
restraint.
he takes some shots at Doug, but Doug keeps going despite being shot like right in the chest. And then the guy next to the soldier
There's so many
specter.
yellow auras right now. I don't even know if Persistence has a thing going on right now.
Oh, I guess I can turn this guy's aura off because he's dead. It's gone.
Mm.
There you go. So yeah, he's gonna try and attack the specter. So it's non-magical damage, which I think the specter is probably resistant to this.
Yeah, he's resistant to so much stuff that's like non-magical.
Yeah.
That's a laundry
Okay.
list.
And the other one's gonna turn and make some take some pot shots at him as well. Oof. So lots of hits, but they just pass right through him because he's a ghost, a spooky ghost.
He's very
He's also-
cold.
and
He
full
only
of bugs.
he only takes true damage from cold damage. That's how you have to kill him. Yeah, throw ice cubes at him.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of hard for these guys because they don't have any magic and they don't have access to ice.
Their problem.
They're
Not
kind of
mine.
screwed. Okay. So that is the gunner's turn. The knight is dead. The soldiers are all dead. Everybody's dead, Dave. So it's going to be Minx's turn.
Minx is going to move up and try and command these two guys. This is your chance, surrender! Except as a command, so 2 wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
One of them is commanded to surrender, and the other guy apparently is made of sterner stuff.
Okay. So this guy is going to drop his gun
And raise his hand.
Swear
I mean,
face.
it's like
Raise his
one
hand.
turn. He can change his mind on my next turn, but for now he's trying to surrender.
Yeah, the guy at the bottom is too busy trying to shoot Jacques to notice, so that's why he succeeds.
What's
Exactly.
going on? Are we winning?
Are we winning, guys? Oh no.
And that'll be me.
Okay, Elijah.
Okay. Well, I have to run up the wall to get to there, though, right?
You do, yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna dash then. Get up here and take a swing at this Alvarez guy.
Do you not
Okay,
think there's more plentiful targets this way? Just saying.
I'm cool. I got this.
Okay.
This is mileage.
All right.
22 will definitely hit, and that's 17 and 1. So you stab him in the gut. You come in through so he's like trying to fend off this specter with his short sword, and he's just like trying to keep it at arm's length, and then you just step straight through the specter, past his guard, and get him in the gut, and he's just like, "Ugh, ugh," and
Beautiful.
collapses. And the other guy next to him is just like, ugh.
I
guess
just look at him and grin with my teeth. You're
Uh,
next.
okay. The stormtrooper's dead, so that puts us at Aerith.
That would trigger my thing because enough people are in range now. So you guys all
Okay.
just hear persistence in a deep infernal voice that you can still understand the words in your head say, "Strike them down." And anybody, let's see. You see, I wish that Elijah would have gone there because then the Spectre would have gotten his attack there.
Oh.
But so, Aerith, Elijah, and the Skeleton Archer can all make attacks as a reaction. And Elijah, you get your sneak attack again because it's somebody else's turn.
Skeleton missile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
The
it's hit
23
my
will
wrist.
hit. Do you have anything to grant you sneak attack, though? Because you don't have an ally within 5 feet, and you don't have advantage.
Yeah.
And you're not using a ranged weapon. So I think it's just the 9. Well, it's the 9, and then at the beginning of his turn, he takes the 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Aerith, you get a weapon swingy swing too.
17 will hit him. And you just like you knock his sword away with your warhammer that he's trying to stab you with. But then it's your turn.
Right. Not close enough to do what I want to do. That's okay. I need him to make a. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance. I need him to make a con save.
I think he makes it,
Oh,
so
for sure.
you don't even need to bother finding the thing.
Nope. Beans. My thing is still going. I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So it puts us at persistence.
Man, the only guy I can get is here, and I don't think that makes Doug safe if I go here. You know what? Yeah.
Nope.
Straight up to this guy. How's this guy looking?
He looks like he's about 1/3.
Okay. Oof.
Like some of them took that 40 damage.
Yep. And then, oh, there we go.
All right, feast and famine.
Plus an additional 7 from my radiant.
Okay, so that is 23, 30.
Yep.
Okay, and then roll your d20 for if you cut off a limb.
Oh yeah, I forget about that.
You were so worried that I would think that it would be overpowered, and
No,
then
well,
you forget
it's
about it.
no. It is not the cut off a limb thing. It is the lockpick in a can thing.
Ah,
It is the being able to do, siege damage. Like, remember Jakuna?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was fun though. Like
It
being
was,
able to
yeah.
destroy terrain is fun.
But it also took a while to get there. So.
Your base damage is enough to kill him anyway,
and
so
then
you just
bonus
slice him right in half.
and bonus action. I'm gonna push Doug out of my aura before I burn him away.
Oh, neat. I'm assuming Doug does not try and resist.
Doug doesn't have the mind to resist.
It's like, huh?
Doug.
So yeah, you just walk up to this guy, and he's just like, "Sir, what do we do?" And then you just cut him in half.
I just say, "You die." Just cut his head off, and it does the whole is there for a second and then falls off.
Okay. So that puts us at Tendalus.
Well, I guess I'll like just crawl up this.
Oh, Aerith, you. Oh wait, no, you're 20 feet up. You're fine.
Yeah, she's above you.
So it's 20 feet. Man, I can't really quite make it there. Sucks.
Oh, I think she might be going to bed.
I must here soon. I have to be up at 6.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe start.
Do we want to pause here?
Yeah.
And I'll just make a note that it's Aerith's turn.
It's a bit of a mop up, like.
Yeah. It's just a question of who surrenders and who doesn't.
We'll probably beat one into unconsciousness, and one of them already technically surrendered.
Technically, we'll see what he does.
Yeah, I mean, everyone else around him is dying or getting wailed on. He might be like, I don't really know why I did it, but now I'm thinking maybe it's not a bad idea.
Seems like a pretty good idea. All right. Well, sorry we went a bit over time. I hope you guys had fun.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yep.
And let me just say real quick in Minx's defense, when we were first discussing this game and getting all built up for it, I was not quite expecting nothing but combat in the beginning, and I was like, this will be great.
I wasn't
I'll choose a bunch of utility spells and diplomatic things and all this weird stuff and all these charms, and it'll be great for all our talking, and then it's all just combat. I'm like, okay, you know what? I built him wrong.
It's because instead of doing espionage in the Empire, we decided to tour around a swamp.
Yeah.
So...
We can change gears.
Yeah. I was just surprised that you didn't have, like, usually at least you pick, like, one. Like, just to have one. Because sometimes,
I should.
like, diplomacy breaks down. If the Phantom Menace taught me anything.
Yeah. I mean, you guys will have opportunities to use that, I'm sure. And you have been doing a lot of talking. It's just that you haven't necessarily found people to talk to.
We've been doing it. Me and Cell have been doing useless talking. I'm not sure what to call it.
I mean, it's fun. It's just role-playing.
I diplomacied the shit out of this encounter. I don't know about
you. Did.
Yeah,
you did. For sure. 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of being Shadow of Moyle, I could have cast this ground-breaking smell. It would have been amazing.
Ground-breaking smell.
That would go along with your dabbing. I could have sworn you said dabbing.
I was so confused that there was just like, okay, just playing along with it.
Sure, all right, that's a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Cell, so like I kind of expect randomness.
No.
We might make that the Noctum salute.
That's what the salute is. He dabs him and one of the arms falls off the zombie.
I wonder if there's somebody's animated a zombie dabbing.
Oh, it's got to be somewhere.
Or skeletons, at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. Good game. Thanks. Had fun. Good night.
Good night.
All right. See you guys later, or Thursday at the very least.